is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to the premiere of Monsterhearts 2, Home I Love to Hate. This is anticipated to be a 3-session miniseries set within the Monsterhearts 2 system that I have designed as a scenario built around, basically, the small southern town I graduated high school in. I have this cast of characters here this evening to play out some scenarios in modern times that have been experienced for decades in that area. And they are going to basically be supernaturals facing issues that arise in small southern town culture. And we'll see how they handle these situations. I am your MC for the evening, Relyn Dare, also known as Mama McStabber in Twitch chat. And tonight I have playing with me
Hi, Benjamin Powers. I will be playing Connor Halford, a young, strange, voyeuristic ghost kid.
Dear Diary, I'm Judy Von Ash playing Discordia Belladonna, really disgruntled and slightly weird-ass witch.
Hello, I'm Maddox. I will be playing the role of Foster W. Brooks. He is the lazy playboy of the class and also a very dangerous fae.
Hi everyone, my name is Will. I'll be playing Jerry Winters. I am a thing that should not be, created out of the dark emotions of someone that was troubled.
Hi, I'm Coyote Lewis, and I'm playing Holly Brooks, Foster's twin sister, and also playing a slightly dangerous fae with a smile.
I'm Mickey Bear, and I will be playing Rory, the Conriocht, the wolf.
Mickey brought me a Scottish accent, because, or an Irish accent, I should say, and I love him for it. All right, so we're going to get started tonight. What is the situation is all of these supernatural young adults, they are all now 18, have recently graduated high school in this small town. And it is now getting to be mid to late summer, and the queen bee of the school, the captain of the cheer squad, Bianca, has decided she was going to host one great big party before the end of summer and all the graduates start moving on to college. Her family is well-to-do, and she owns land just outside of town that is overrun old farmland with a rundown barn that the teens in the area have dubbed for quite a few years now of various generations of teens, the Love Shack. And she has basically enlisted the help of her gang, as it were, her cheer squad, to assist her in setting up the grounds for this party. Her older brother is in college, and he will actually be performing with his band in the barn this evening. And there will be a bonfire on site and also tents out in the field for those who've had a bit too much to drink in order to be able to safely drive, to be able to sleep it off. But of course, we know what teens will do with tents out in a field. So, I'm going to hand it over to my players now, as some have already been at this location and some are still preparing to arrive. So, Holly, you were part of this cheer squad. Tell me when you arrived, whom you arrived with, and what you are doing.
Foster and I arrived to the Love Shack a little while ago with plenty of liquor to provide for the party a little bit. Bianca had asked us to bring something. But I am definitely off to the side currently because everything's done. Bone in hand. Dia, please, come save me. I'm surrounded by them and I don't want to be.
Darling, you know, I'm gonna be there at some point. Grandma's trying to kick me out of the house because she wants some peace and quiet.
Bitch, get here now.
I'm sorry. When did you decide to teleport me being over there? Can you do it now?
I would if I could, and I promise I have something nice for you.
Are we talking nice? Or are we talking nice?
Nice. Lots of extra eyes.
Oh, mother trucker, you know you're going to try and get me in there early, so I have to deal with all the dipshits, you know that.
But just think of how many people you can start schmoozing with.
Schmoozing? Honey, I'm going to Yale. They're going to bring me down. Are you kidding me?
But the book.
Oh, God. Hold on. Grandma's trying to tease my hair, you know, north side of Texas. Apparently she forgot that we were from South Carolina.
Tell Grandma hi.
She says hi and, oh, are you being properly dressed and dealing with all the things properly? Because apparently a lady of your mannerisms needs to be always on the up and up. I don't know. She's old.
Tell her yes. My shoulders are covered.
Yeah, wicked old bad. She's making me cover my shoulders. But she doesn't mind me exposing my cleavage. Go figure.
I mean, when you got them, flaunt them.
I don't want to flaunt them. I'm done with them. Dear God. All right, I'll be over there in a few.
Love you, kisses.
Yes, smooch, smooch, duck a broom.
Okay, so Holly has requested her friend Dia, also known as Discordia, to save her from the gaggle of cheerleaders. Even though she is one of the cheerleading squad, she doesn't really seem to fit in with them very well. So, Foster, what have you been doing since you and your sister arrived at this party?
First, I unloaded my Toyota Corolla of all the alcohol that we managed to sneak over. And then
Where did you source this alcohol?
What do you mean? Our mom works in the bar. We just stole it from the bar. You shave off the top and the margins don't change too much. It's fine. But yeah, after unloading the car and helping my sister out with whatever, once that was done, I've mainly just been like walking the area while it's still light out so I can get a sense of where everything is so I don't forget later.
Okay, as you walk around the perimeter of the party area, you notice the setup for a large bonfire. There actually is material that's flammable, ready to burn in a basically almost like a ground level pit type situation. There's pallets and things like that in there amongst other woods and things to burn. And around it are actually makeshift benches made from logs and things like that, and also room for people if they bring chairs to sit around the fire. You also, going along the side of the barn out towards the field area, notice that there are various camping tents set up, some 2-man, some 4-man tents, basically enough out there for a good 10 to 15 people to be able to sleep off stuff if they need to, or other activities. Basically, Bianca has some ties with some people that are related to cops or government people, and she doesn't want to cause issues, so she wants to make sure people are safe.
I'm going to take out my phone and do a quick text to my sister and say, would it be wrong for me to put sticky notes on these tents saying wrap your tools?
No, and I think you should do that in like the most weird ways, like up on the ceiling of the tent, like on the floor, but just plaster every tent with sticky notes.
I've only got like 10 sticky notes. It's just what I have in my car.
Be creative.
You actually get the 3 dots back.
I mean, you could draw condoms on all of the sticky notes. You have that skill.
No response, as I'm now with a Sharpie drawing condoms on the 10 sticky notes I have. And then I'm gonna, if I can, maybe like, how many tents are there?
Let's say there are 8 tents.
That works. And then I have 2 sticky notes left over that I will just keep in my glove box in my car. Oh, where did I end up needing to park?
Basically, with where this party is located, it's abandoned field land, and so there's open parking. There's not a lot of there's some trees on the edges of the property, but not really encroaching much into the property itself where the barn is and stuff like that. There's some brush growth and stuff, but it's definitely some flat area that's open where people can park.
I hate getting here early. Get boxed in if I'm not careful. Is there a spot where I can park where I know no one will like park around it so I can get out quickly if I need to?
Yeah, absolutely. You could actually park basically still on the land, but where it butts up against the state road that it is on. It is on a side road that's not heavily used because this is just wide open space in the county. So you can park in the parking area right by the road and be able to pull into the road from where you're parked.
Beautiful. I didn't have anything else besides that if you want to.
Okay, perfect. Has anyone else been at this party either shortly after or before Bianca arrived to get things set up? Okay, Connor, what were you doing there?
So Connor is kind of perched because he knew there was the party happening, and the idea of not being present as people filed in and kind of watching kind of the pre-set up ritual of where things go and who's doing what, and the division of labor actually fascinates him, who gets stuck doing what job. So he's basically literally kind of hovering near the rafters with his back against one of the posts. He pulls out his phone and just sends a quick text to Jerry. Hey, I don't know if you're planning on coming to the party, but I hope to see you there. And he kind of tucks his phone away and idly looks down and reaches into his pocket and pulls out 2 decks of magic cards and begins to build himself a green deck out of what's there to keep himself occupied while he's watching people. He knows that he's going to be up here for a while because this will take hours to set up, and he's perfectly okay with that.
While you are observing, you just happen to hear raised voices underneath you.
I put my deck back in my pocket and kind of peer down. Without realizing that he's doing it, Connor kind of begins to sink through the pillar he's resting against up in the rafters, moving a little bit closer. And when he realizes that he's passing through something, he stops himself and just kind of readjusts so he can hear a little bit better.
You see Rachel Compton, one of Bianca's girls, one of the cheer squad. She's a African-American girl, honestly stunning, looks like a model. And she's speaking with Jermaine Sheard, captain of the basketball team. And she's yelling at him that he better not start flirting with that bitch again.
I don't understand why everybody has to be so mad all the time, and why it just seems unnecessary. I guess I'll make a note of it and go back to where I am. I am kind of curious who they're talking about, but I figure if I stay and watch their reactions as people come in, I should be able to figure it out.
You may want to make a note of that on your sheet.
I have.
Good. All right. So we have Holly, Foster, and Connor at the party. Has anyone else arrived shortly after the party has started? Rory. So tell me how you make your entrance.
We pull up in a large red pickup truck.
Now, who is we?
Me and my offensive line. You know, it's one last row with the boys. And we all hop out. It's picturesque. It might as well be in slow-mo. We all hop out and we're just, the physiques of Greek gods and, 300-pound linemen. And doves flutter behind us as we walk forward. But there's a bit of a scowl on Rory's face because, well, reasons. But he's here to have one last rager with the boys.
Well, good. As you make your way towards the barn, you notice that there is actually a bar area set up just inside of it. And towards the back of it is a pseudo stage area where the band is getting ready to start setting up. The bar itself is a self-serve bar. The liquor has been set out. There are a variety of beers and hard liquors with mixers and things like that for people to make their own drinks.
Are there kegs?
There are kegs.
Rory will go up to one and just look at Brett, his right guard, and say, "You ready?"
I'm ready, man. Let's do it.
And Rory will initiate the very first keg stand of the night.
Absolutely. And your buddy is in it to win it with you. Absolutely.
One of these times they're going to fall over.
As if on cue, Rory his grip slips and he just freaking face plants in the freaking hay.
You all right, man?
Just a sad shake of the head.
And he just pops up and he's like, "Let's get this fucking thing started!"
And literally everyone present, because while you were doing this keg stand, more graduates and their friends started to show. Everybody just starts screaming and cheering with you. Dia, it's about this time you arrive. And how about you?
Just pulls out her phone and he's like, "I'm here. Where the fuck are you?" Because they're getting rowdy over at the alcohol, and I'm not going to be all about that scene. Because the last thing I need them to yell at me is disco tits again.
You know they're going to. They're going to get drunk. And I'm close to the entrance to the alcohol area. And you kind of see Holly, like, pop out the side of the building and wave towards you. And she has, like, I have a case of beer, like, under my arm.
Okay, I'm here. I'm on my way. Don't mind the hair. Apparently, I'm Texan tonight.
Real cute Texan.
And she'll make her way over to Holly.
Okay, perfect. Now, Holly, where are you going to take Dia? Are you going to keep her in the barn where all the people are going rowdy, or are you going to take her out to the bonfire?
We'll start out at the bonfire.
Okay.
I'll take her out there and just slip my hand into my pocket real quick and pull out some very nice little wrapped baggies. I have a present for you. This is the really good shit.
I mean, the really, really good shit.
The stuff that makes you see all the pretty colors.
Oh, good. And now I can actually see what the hell they're talking about with disco tits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
I mean, all natural, you know, but
Of course.
I thought you might enjoy.
I appreciate it because I'm going 18 hours head on freshman year. God only knows what that's going to do to me.
Oh, don't worry. I have a plan to take care of you. Don't worry.
You will have to inform me.
Well, I'll get it figured out. We'll see how cooperative Mama might be.
You know,
Unwillingly. Unknowingly.
that woman is a dear, sweet treasure that we all need to all, hold and observe. Seriously.
Love Mom. She doesn't need to know, though.
Oh, she won't need to know nothing. It's just like my mother. Obscured, a little clueless, and a hell of not here to hear all this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to have to slip this cash into the till at the bar to cover all the alcohol that we took.
Oh, yeah, I got four of my own. Here you go. And she will hand her the recent makings that she has gotten.
Just goes straight into the bra.
So while this, low-key drug deal is going on...
Rory is making it easy for us to be all quiet and incognito. Thank you, Rory.
I don't know if it's low key. This is, yeah.
Luckily, not too many people. It's still early evening, so the bonfire isn't as popular yet. It'll get more popular as it gets darker, and the bonfire really shines brightly. So it's just the two of you right now at the bonfire. But as you complete this transaction, you do start to notice some other people starting to make their way towards the bonfire. Now, I am going to go to Jerry. You received a text from Connor.
Yep. Yeah. I do not answer. I am currently off to the side where I can see people coming into the party, and I am just waiting for one particular person to come in. I have my copy of Edward Albee's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and I have a bunch of index cards and a pencil in my pocket for all the notes that I've been writing down as I've been kind of eyeing a certain alpha male in the school. And the second I see the truck pull up, I will try to inconspicuously follow them into the drinking area, and then just take copious amounts of notes as to what he's doing and how he's doing them.
Okay, so you have basically sneaked up on Rory.
Mm-hmm. I'm like 3 or 4 people away from him.
Okay, got you. So, Rory, tell me, what is Jerry seeing you do?
Shot, everybody! And yeah, I start doing just like a fucking 2-gun salute. Just
I make a note of that.
he's in it to win it.
And just write a question. Is this what it takes?
And as Rory imbibes more and more, the scowl that was on his face, but as he arrives, seems to start to fade away as the lovely soporific effects of the booze does its wonderful job.
Once he doesn't look angry anymore, I'll use that avenue to kind of pull up a beer and offer it to him. And be like, hey, Rory, right? Yeah, you're the captain, right? You're the man with the arm, yeah.
Not anymore, mate. We've graduated. I'm not the captain of anything anymore. Now I'm just Rory.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I guess. I didn't know.
Nothing to be sorry about. Just on to bigger and better things.
Oh yeah. What are these things?
Well, right over there, he's got a scholarship to UCLA.
Oh, okay.
Kyle over there, he's probably going to end up going to Brown.
Kyle.
And then we got Brad over here. He's gonna be playing center for the Orangemen.
Oh, yeah. Those orange men. They're.
You have no fucking clue what I'm talking about, do you?
I am assuming it has to do with the ball that you use to play your game.
Jesus fuck, mate. What do you want?
Just want to have a beer with the popular kids. Is that too much to ask? Is that all right?
No, it's not. It's not. I just,
I can leave if you're uncomfortable.
No, and he puts his arm around him. He puts his arm around him. He's just like, no, get in here.
This is all I wanted. I literally don't know what to do with myself. Like, I dropped my book and I just kind of like hug him back.
Okay, now, with this situation, do you think this might inspire some kind of move for Jerry?
Ooh. I don't think I have the moves for it.
Okay, then let's look at some of the basic moves then, because I'm looking at, you're basically trying to appeal to Rory.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right. All right. Could you possibly be trying to turn him on?
I think I've seen him with girls mostly, so I
I don't mean necessarily sexually.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Let's roll it.
Let's see if you'll explain to me the rules of sports.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is a hot roll, I'm assuming?
Yes, you're going to roll with hot. So roll your 2d6 and then add your hot to it. And if your hot is negative, you will deduct from that total.
No, I have a total of 11, 6 and 4 on the die plus my 1.
Plus your 1. So a total of 11. That is a success because a 10 or higher is a success. So you gain a string on Rory.
Oh.
And Rory, you get to choose a reaction from these choices. Giving yourself to him in this regard would be that you are going to take the time to explain the sports to him.
Oh, yeah, I already know what I'm going to do. It's like, nah, man, you're fucking with me tonight, and I'll grab a fucking bottle of Jack Daniels and just, can't drink this! And just start pouring it over him and down his throat and everything. Yeah!
I'm yes! Ah! Ah!
It's the last fucking one. We might as well. We're the fucking kings of the fucking universe.
Royalty it is.
Let's fucking do this.
And now you and Rory are partying together.
Excellent.
So do add on your character sheet that you now have a string on Rory that he is a party animal.
They're both good people, so I'm glad they were able to find each other. I think I'll float towards Holly. Although by float, he's now actually corporeal and kind of weaving through people, but he's actually looking for Holly.
Okay. As you are working your way towards the bonfire, someone gets right in front of you. What the hell are you doing here? It's Lonnie.
Oh, hey Lonnie. There's people are having fun, and I like to,
These
I like to hang
assholes?
out. Yeah, well, I mean, you're here, right? I mean, you're kind of like me. You like to stay on the peripheral of things, and, I'm a little nervous because when people get drunk, they do dumb things, and, I like to help. I'm glad you made it. It's good to see you. How are you?
I got some new art. You want to see it?
Yeah, that's awesome. What'd you get?
She lifts up her shirt and turns around and shows you her back, and she has got this ridiculous, tree of life on her back. Do you like it?
I do. That's awesome. The tree of life. That's really, really cool. My dad would probably kill me if he knew I was getting a tattoo, but
are you gonna are you gonna get one?
Well, after we talked, last time, I think that it'd be fun. I know you really seem to like them, and I think that I think you're awesome, and you're my best friend, and I think I should get something to remind me of you. I think that'd be really cool, and I want you to go with me because I want to make sure I don't get anything dumb,
I'll take you to my artist. He's great. He is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's plan to do that. Goodness.
I don't think tomorrow's the best day.
No, because I'm probably going to get trashed tonight. Let's plan on Wednesday.
Yeah, we can do Wednesday. I mean, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Neither am I. Put in some applications at places. I don't know. I hope I can get a job because no college is going to accept me.
No, that's not true. There's colleges for everybody. You're a really good artist, and
Thanks, man.
you're a thinker. Like you are like a philosopher. You always have these really deep thoughts, and even if a philosophy degree isn't exactly the best way to make money, it's something, and it'll get you out of here. I mean, I miss
I
you
don't know
a
if I've
lot.
got the patience for it, though. Maybe I'll work a few years and decide if I've got what it takes later.
Yeah, patience really isn't one of your virtues, Lonnie.
It really
But-
isn't. Well, speaking of which, I'm going to go to the bar. So, but yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to show you my new art, and
Yeah,
don't
Just if
don't
you-
get yourself hurt tonight. I know you get attached to
Oh.
everybody.
I think I'll be okay. It's actually it's harder to hurt me than you think, right? Yeah, I'll see you later, and if you need me for anything, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be around. Could you do me a favor though?
What you
and
need?
you don't have to. Well, I'm a little concerned. Jermaine, the captain of the basketball tein.
That asshole.
Yeah, he is, but he's, I think it's just because he's got a rough home life. I have a feeling there's something going on between him and his girlfriend, and they seem pretty escalated. And I know that you're really good if I need help. I don't like conflict, and if I may need your help, but we'll look out for each other tonight, and that's
I got
what
you.
I try to do.
I got you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go. And you have fun with the drinking and the alcohol. And,
Yeah.
I'll
I might get
I'll see
laid
you
tonight
around.
too. Who knows?
yeah, that's great. Just be careful,
Of course.
I don't do anything that you're going to be sad about tomorrow. And if you do, I'm here if you need to call me, but just be careful. All right? I worry about you sometimes.
Thanks, Connor. And she takes off towards the bar.
And I resume my search for the smiliest member of the cheer squad.
Yes, Rory.
At this point, Rory and his team are now passing drinks out to everyone. We have picked, as Lonnie approaches the bar, Kyle has picked her up on his shoulders and is now just like one arm carrying her. And we're proceeding
and Lonnie is legit beating the shit out of his back.
He doesn't even fucking notice. This fucking meathead is immune.
Put me down, you son of a bitch! Put me down.
And a beer is promptly placed in one of her hands, and
Oh, okay.
we're bringing the party out to the bonfire, and beers are being passed out.
I just write down everything can be solved with beer.
All right, so Connor is now making his way towards the bonfire. He seems to be the forefront of this wave of people making their way from the bar to the bonfire.
Irony.
The band has just started up in the barn, and you can hear the music all the way out to the barn, to the bonfire. They are playing basically some rock and roll. It's college rock type stuff. And it's not bad. Bianca's brother is actually, those of you who know Bianca and her family know that of the two, her brother's the nice one. So, he's got a decent band that he plays with in his free time when he's not at college, and they're doing a good job. All right, so Connor, you making your way towards the smiliest member of the cheer squad.
Hey, Holly. Hey, Dia.
Hi, Connor. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. It should also be noted that when he's standing closer to them, that even though there's a bonfire, the temperature drops a degree or two, more than it probably should. Hey, your friend, the one that's seeing Jermaine. Can you do me a favor? Can you maybe keep an eye on them tonight? I mean, I don't like to eavesdrop. It's really creepy, but I have a feeling there might be some issues there with them, and they seem pretty angry. You're really, really good at, making people feel better. So I was hoping that, and she's your friend, so I was hoping you might keep an eye out on them.
Are you talking about Rachel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, please. That woman doesn't know what to do with anything.
Well, she
Her and
seems to know what to do
Jermaine
with her
keep getting
voice.
feisty.
Okay.
I'll have to tell you later, Dia, but her and Rachel her and Jermaine are a little feisty at each other right now.
Oh, please. When are they not? They've been feisty since junior high, before we even got in high school.
Oh,
they don't always fight. Sometimes they're pretty sweet.
They're like sweet and sour sauce. Sometimes they're spicy, sometimes they're just dull as nails.
Oh, I think a little alcohol is gonna make it interesting.
Why do you think that they were arguing now, Connor?
I think that she thinks that he's, talking to someone, and she doesn't like it, which is really weird. I don't know why people do that.
I mean, people can converse. It is their natural right to talk.
No, I think she's making it more of a jealousy thing, and I don't know why. I mean, it's obvious they really like each other. I mean, they've been together for a while, and they're really sweet when they're, not feeling like people are constantly staring at them.
Darling, she has low self-esteem.
Well, yeah, but so do a lot of us. I mean, you can't judge anyone for that.
Oh, no. But if she's got low self-esteem and jealousy, that's just a whole pot of cake of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I make eye contact with Dia, and just my eyes go down to her boobs.
Oh shit! Wait, no, no,
maybe.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It'll be fun.
Okay. Well, I feel like Thanks, guys.
Have fun, Connor.
Are you okay, Connor?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just, I don't. It sounds like you guys got this pretty much in hand, and I'll let you continue about it.
If it turns into a ballroom blitz, I'll make sure that you're not in it. Okay?
Thanks. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Say hi to your brother for me, Holly.
He's around here somewhere.
I know.
I'm not sure where. He was drawing dicks in the tents a little bit ago.
I know.
What color shirt is he wearing?
He's wearing pink tonight.
I think
he looks pretty dapper.
Sweet Jesus, we'll find him in a snowstorm.
Yeah, he's pretty noticeable. Just say hi to him for me. And it sounds like Rory and Jerry are on their way over, and they're being really loud. So I guess I'm going to...
where it's not loud? Go where it's not loud?
Yeah, I mean, it's loud everywhere here, but that's okay. People are having a good time, and that's what you're supposed to do. I just get worried sometimes.
You're having a good time here? Because I sure as hell ain't.
You will. Don't worry.
Try and have a good time.
Okay, wait just a second, Rory. So Connor is stepping away from the bonfire now. As Connor steps away, someone that the ladies didn't notice leans over towards Holly and says, He doesn't mean to eavesdrop, but he does it all the time. It's Celeste. Celeste Jones. Art student. Sculptor.
Oh, hi, Celeste.
Hey, Holly.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean now?
I see him all the time. People don't pay me no mind, because, I'm weird. And I notice him. He eavesdrops and hides out and listens and observes and all that all the time.
Just makes him wise to know where he should and shouldn't be.
I mean, he does like to try and help people, so he kind of likes to be everywhere, at least that I've noticed.
Makes me a little uncomfortable.
I mean, we all have our sorts where we make someone uncomfortable somewhere.
I guess. And she goes back to staring at the fire. And now Rory and crew show up.
Rory, as if on cue, just holds out a fucking bottle of whiskey to fucking Dia. Says, "Here you are, love."
She will totally take it, unscrew, and take at least 2 shots worth.
Now, me mates here, they said I should be doing body shots off you later. Is that good to go?
I think we need to talk about that and have a little bit of an arrangement.
We can arrange whatever you like, darling. It's the fucking last night. We may as well be dead tomorrow.
Yeah, we're royalty tonight.
Tonight we are the fucking masters of our destiny, the kings of the fucking castle, the fucking celestial fucking embodiment of pure joy and bliss.
Yeah, dukes and counts even.
Oh, darlings. Okay, y'all need to settle down because I'm sorry. I don't do kings and queens. I am an empress. I would rather run an empire than a small little dinky kingdom.
Fine, be that as it may, we're fucking gods tonight. So fucking god the fuck up and drink that fucking shite down.
I did drink the shot down, at least 2 shots. At least give me a moment to process.
And Lonnie, who is still on the shoulder of your teammate, chugging her beer, says,
"Don't think about it.
Consent's important, asshole. She said no.
Don't think about it. Drink about it."
I write that down immediately.
I drank before I came. How do you think I'm here, this god-awful spot?
What are you talking about, love? I'm here. It's going to be a fucking rager.
Between you and Holly, that's the reason why I'm here.
Oh, fucking-tastic. I'm glad you made it out. Holly, how are you now?
I'm good. Rory, you want some jerky? And I hold up this little bag of jerky.
And I snatch the fuck out of it, and I'm like, "Don't mind if I do," and I'll fucking...
You notice it's deer. I made it myself.
Well done. Well fucking done. It's fucking tasty.
I'm glad.
And I'll fucking start just drinking from a bottle of fucking whiskey at that point.
Wait, you make deer jerky?
I mean, I make a little bit of everything, you know that.
Yeah, it's not worth thinking about, Dia. It's not worth thinking about.
I'm not. I mean, I do know some people up north that would like some of that. May or may not trying to help your business.
Holly, where's your fucking wee brother?
He's around drawing dicks in tents.
Oh, fucking course he is.
I mean, I would never I would never use "we" in a description for Foster, ever.
He's just a slight fella, isn't he?
I wouldn't say he's slight being his reputation.
Oh, I
see what you're talking about now.
Wow! How many have you had? Do I need to go over to your mama's house?
I mean, I love my brother, but I also don't need to know anything about the size of him.
Oh, I hear it's like a baby's arm holding an apple. He's a fucking tripod, that one.
I mean, I thought all men were tripods, but I mean, no one sees me any differently.
Oh,
Jerry,
what?
how are you so ambitious already tonight? You must have been pre-gaming.
Oh, you always pregame, love. That's the secret to success. You got to be fucking in it to win it. You got to fucking, if you're gonna do it fucking right, and that means coming prepared.
And you hear the rest of his teammates that are with him say, "Yeah, that's right, that's right."
Ah!
And how many of y'all pre-gamed? Uh-huh.
All of us.
Uh-huh. I believe that when I see it.
I did not pregame. But
I don't know if you know this fucker. His name is fucking Jerry. He doesn't know shit about fucking football.
No.
But you know what? He's an alright bloke, and anyone who says fucking otherwise, I'll throw fucking hands with.
Wait a minute, which football? We're talking European or American?
Oh, shut your fucking gob, Dia. You're from the fucking South.
Why
You don't get to
just
make
come
that
over here
fucking...
and shut my mouth for me if you're going to try and be like that. Didn't think so. Try again. Hi, Jerry. How are you?
Bite your
doing?
tongue.
No,
Hi, Jerry.
bite mine.
Hi. Do I have to bite tongues? Or-
No, you don't.
No.
He's been giving me shit, and I'm giving him shit back.
It's the nature of our relationship, darling.
He's trying to be all fussy Irish, and I'm always Southern, so he could just take a shit, stick and shove it.
Okay.
We're this is our as her name implies, this is our natural discourse.
It is. Because I could do a really bad Irish accent, and it makes his ears bleed. It's hilarious.
I'm just drunk enough for it not to happen. Don't worry, darling.
Oh, I'm not worried about anything because I know you're pissed already.
Oh no, it's not quite, but I'm on the train to it.
You're on the train to Pissville already?
Yes.
Well, here.
If you're gonna do it, you better do it right. Like I said, tonight is the fucking night. Tonight is the night. We are the fucking emperors of our own fucking destiny, as you like to put it.
It's about time you up your level.
And we always
Yeah.
come prepared. Always come prepared.
Always come prepared.
Well,
Choose
don't
your
worry.
Bottle.
Choose
You
your
can-
fucking prey.
You can be the emperor of this field. Bianca just might have something to say about it.
Oh, who
Oh.
gives a fuck what that fucking sudden cunt wants?
I mean, you're not wrong, but I didn't say that at all.
I didn't say it either.
No
Past
worries.
Bianca- Bianca's great.
The past 3 fucking years, she's done nothing but fucking throw shade and make my fucking life fucking nigh unbearable. But you know what? We fucking won this fucking season, didn't we, boyos?
And at that moment, she says, "I might be a fucking cunt, but at least I'm not frigid."
I mean,
Hi, Bianca.
It's fucking cold in here, isn't it, bitch? Have a fucking drink and just have a cow later.
Y'all having fun?
It's great, Bianca.
it's interesting, that's for sure.
I left you something nice in that spot you have hidden.
Well, thank you, Holly.
Don't worry.
That's so
It'll be a good
sweet
time.
of you. That is so sweet. Good. I don't see who I'm
And how are
looking
you
for.
doing, Bianca? Are you having a good day?
Oh, always. The best day.
Well, just thought I'd be polite now.
Yes. How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm only 2 sheets of the wind. I'm working
But
on
we need to
her.
fix that.
Oh, and she'll hold up the whiskey that Rory gave her. Oh, I'm working on it right quick
I
right
put a
now.
beer bottle in Dia's hand.
Looks like you've got the hookup, honey.
Well, you gotta know the right people. What can I say? I just know the right people.
Don't think about it. Drink about it.
Come see me
Oh,
later.
I think all the time.
And she looks at you, Dia, and says,
Okay.
Come see me later. And she just
Wise words, Jerry. Wise fucking
and
words.
she just turns and walks off back to the barn.
Yeah, saunter off, you fucking cow.
Rory,
What?
just think of it this way. After tomorrow, you don't have to worry about nothing.
Well, and that's
about
insulting to the cow. So
that. And that's true.
Holly, I knew there was
Can
a
you
fucking
imagine
reason I
your
liked
mama
you.
And can you imagine your mama trying to cook that cow?
Between the two of them, only one of them can produce milk.
Yeah, but think of it this way: that frigid cow, unfortunately, is going to give nothing but bad sorts of ribs all over the place.
I will say this: one of the greatest
Ribs.
contributions to fucking, to world culture that this fucking pisshole of a town has ever contributed is you make fucking all right fucking barbecue.
All right,
Make
barbecue.
all right. You know, you're just trying to insult my grandmother right now, and I think, hold on, I think I heard her just collapse and fall over.
What
the
did you
chair.
just do to Grandma Hera? Like, Rory.
I mean, seriously.
Oh, is that not an appropriate affectation? Is that not an appropriate
No, it's
affectation?
not
Should I say it's fucking amazing and it fucking crosses me eyes and curls me toes?
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Grandma Hera's barbecue is perfection.
I mean, seriously.
Fantastic.
How
We're
did
going
she
to
win
pause this
Blue
scene
Witch Gala?
right here. Foster, you are now doing the last tent.
I decided to only draw a condom on 7 of them. On the 8th one, I'm just going to write, warning, sex makes babies. And I'll be curious to see who gets that tent.
And
It'll be the tent closest to the action.
And as you are placing that in the tent and you come out, you see CJ.
Ayo!
Hey, Foster.
I'll walk over and like hold my arms out for a hug, but like cool if you don't want it. I don't know.
She will hug you.
Holy crap! I'll be honest. I didn't think you'd actually be coming to the party. Parties don't seem like your scene.
I figured, you only live once. Try it, right?
Unless you're Buddhist, and apparently you get a couple like tries on it.
Well, that I'm not.
Nah, I don't think you'd want to shave your head or anything like that.
No, I wouldn't. It would feel really funny to me, I think. Gosh,
You
it'd be
start feeling like
it'd be like
Yeah.
spiky. No, I couldn't do
imagine
that.
being in the rain with that too.
Ooh,
Ugh.
ooh. So what are
Well,
you doing out
regardless-
here? I figured you'd be hanging with everybody else.
Non-damaging graffiti. How about you?
Nah. I was hanging out by the bonfire, and it was good for a while. Then everybody showed up.
Have they lit it yet, or is it?
Yeah, it's lit. It's lit.
Alright. I'll be going over there probably later. You see my sister around? I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
that
she's
like,
at the bonfire with Discordia. When I left, I just
she's fine,
I just saw the football team showing up with alcohol in hand.
Is our dear Irish Rose among them?
Of course, he's the ringleader.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I can drink with him a little bit tonight. I want to ask him some shit.
Okay.
I did also make you a small something if you want it.
What'd you make for me?
Well, it's not quite what I wanted it to be because, I can't do the thinking in 3D the same way you can. And he will take out it's understandably a cat sculpture, but it doesn't look good.
And she holds it in her hand and looks at it and turns it over and looks literally like she's thoroughly inspecting it.
It looks like the features on the cat's face were carved with like a toothpick. The clay wasn't wiped away exactly cleanly enough. It looks artisan.
Thank you, Foster.
You've gotten so many different drawings from me, and I've gotten so many sculptures. Thought I'd mix it up and give you a sculpture for once, even though I know it's not great.
I love it.
Glad you do. Do you want me to grab you a drink or anything? Soda, water, anything like that?
No, I'll get some water later. I think I'm going to take a little walk around.
Okay. My car is somewhat further back that way. Don't tell anyone, but it's unlocked if you need to go and siesta in there or anything like that.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
And I think there's a blanket in the trunk. I can't remember, though.
Okay.
All right, well, I will definitely catch you later on for a little bit more of the party, see how you're doing, and, I don't know, hang out my place next week sometime? Just,
That'd be great.
get the last little bit of an art grind out before we need to...
I
Ship
would really enjoy that. That would be great. Things have
Cool.
been not so good. So I could use that.
More of the same or new not so good, if I may ask.
Little of column A, little of column B.
Just enough to hold up a really bullshit arch. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it truly is great to see you. I did not expect to see you at this party.
It's good to see you too.
Here, one more hug for the road, and then I'm gonna go find some liquor.
And she gently holds the cat sculpture in her hand so it doesn't get broken by hugging you, and she squeezes you.
And then I do a stretch that's a little more sultry than I probably meant it to be.
Are you trying to turn her on?
No.
Okay.
Not trying. Whether or not she just observes and feels something is up to her.
That is up to her. We shall
And
see.
then I will make my way towards the larger crowd. of
Okay.
people.
And Connor.
So Connor was actually looking for him, and he sees that, and he stops and, of course, listened and watched the whole exchange, and he gets a smile on his face, and come, little children, I'll take thee away into a... And he just starts singing to himself and walks over. Hey, Forrest. Foster, how are you?
Hey, Connor.
Hey, that was really sweet. CJ's
What was?
really nice, and that was really nice of you.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah. No. She
Yeah,
usually
I'm
scolds
sorry,
me
I-
shit, so I thought I'd return the favor.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt. It was just, it's good that she's really nice, and it's good to see that she has people looking out for her.
CJ's awesome.
She is. She's really,
Gets
really
better
sweet.
grades in the art classes than me.
She does better than I do too. I'm not very good at studying though.
Wait, you
hey,
also have someone who's like an artist friend?
yeah, Lonnie.
What's their name?
Yeah,
Lonnie.
Lonnie.
Right.
yeah, she's great.
One with the badass tattoos, right?
Yeah, she's got a lot of really good ones. Your sister was back at the bonfire with everybody else, and I saw Bianca there, and Bianca was making Bianca face while she was talking, and I think everybody's there now, and I know that you like to be near everybody, so I thought I might come find you so that you could go be around everybody, which is what you like to do.
I will
Do you wanna-
hold up my hands to him in a handshake motion.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Move your mic closer, please, Maddox, because you are getting soft.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
let's.
as I shake his hand, I will interrupt him by pulling him in close and whispering in his ear 2 things. No one likes a tattletale. Secondly, I like being around interesting people. And I'll let go of his hand, pat him on the shoulder, and then just
So
lean back.
when he does that and he pulls Connor in against his
Not trying
preparedness,
not to like touch you, but definitely getting closer.
for one, that temperature dropping becomes a lot more pronounced. And Connor just kind of, Foster, some people don't like to be touched. And I'm going to roll cold. Because
Are you trying to
That-
keep your cool?
No, I'm trying to shut him down.
Okay, so shut him down.
Yeah.
Yep, you're going to roll and then add your cold.
I'm sorry, Foster. That's like the one thing that you don't do with him.
How's that now?
That's a 14.
Yeah, so on a 10 and up, you can choose one of these options. Foster loses a string on you if he has one. If they have no strings, Foster, do you have a string on Connor?
I do not.
Okay. You can gain a string on Foster. Or Foster gains a condition. Or you may take one forward, which means you can add a die to your next roll, because this is not a conditional forward.
I'm going to give Foster a condition, stemming from the fact that sometimes people don't like to be touched. So maybe he might want to think about that next time he goes to touch someone.
So his condition is basically similar to like a reputation. Like a condition would be that someone is a nerd, and that is a reputation they have and get treated because of that.
That's right.
So think about if it's because he gets a little too handsy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely more that because
he's handsy. So we could give him a condition where people think that he's just really fucking handsy, and sometimes that's not okay.
Actually, you know what? Since no one was here to witness this, and Connor's not likely to just tell everybody that Foster kind of pushed himself on him, I'm just going to take it as a I'm going to take it as a forward.
As a forward? Okay. I'm
going to just take it as a forward.
Mark on your notes on your character sheet that you have one forward, and then once you use it, you'll remove that note.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the one thing that Foster can take away from all this is that Connor does not want to be touched, and when he doesn't want to be touched, it's a lot more forceful and unsettling that you would think would be possible from him.
I will tell you what exactly happens when Connor says that to you, Foster. You literally feel a chill run down your spine, and you instinctively take a pace back.
Yeah, you've never seen Connor act like that. Like no one's surprised him in your presence or touched him in your presence. And it was obvious that really unsettled him.
You crossed a line with him.
I'm sorry, Foster. I don't like being touched, okay? And I know that you were trying to be nice with your warning. But just please try not to do that ever again, okay?
Sorry for the slip up. Truly did not mean it that way.
It's okay. I'm sure there's a lot of interesting
my sister's
people.
By the bonfire?
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting people by the bonfire.
Cool. I first go to the alcohol.
And I go...
Literally, I ask that question and then walk towards the alcohol area.
Did CJ see any of that?
Rattled.
No, actually, after Foster had started walking away from her, she turned the opposite direction and walked past the tents, basically walking in the field.
Thank God. I don't want to have to explain that to her. So I guess now that I've inadvertently made someone feel uncomfortable, after I felt uncomfortable, I will head back towards the bonfire and the remaining area of players.
Okay, so we are back at the bonfire now. Foster is making his way there. Bianca has left with asking Discordia to join her later. And pretty sure Discordia knows what Bianca wants out of her. It's a party.
Speaking of which,
So now we are back at the bonfire. Foster, when you are ready, I give a few moments for the role play, and then you can enter the scene.
so hey, Dia, I'm gonna warn you, it's probably gonna be one of those fucking nights. Do you got any of those special treats?
I had a feeling you were going to be here. So, yeah, I packed, let's just say, more than normal sort. Is 3 dozen going to suit you?
That should do the trick, eh?
I did bring spares if you need more. And she will go into her purse and hand it right to him.
And he'll take
You
it.
need
And
to breathe.
He'll put it in his back pocket. And he just kind of looks at his hand and just. It's like there's something inside of me that's.
She'll try to take his hand and go, breathe. Remember?
And he'll just kind of put his arm around her neck and be like, I couldn't have made it through any of. Well, I couldn't have made it through it, and I'll whisper, I couldn't have made it through any of this without your love. You know that, right?
I know. I'm aware. I know my value.
No, I don't think you do.
Is that
Let's just say I'm aware of what services I provide other people.
like a pop brownie? Are we doing pop brownies?
Mate, what's in this? You don't want none of.
Actually, I can give him a little bit of something.
But
Do
this
you want to
Dia
relax?
will sort you out right proper.
I do what I can. Let's just say some people are a little rambunctious at times.
Oh, I'm not like that. Like I'm
What are you like, Jared?
a cucumber.
Mate,
Yeah.
A cucumber. Well, that's an interesting descriptor.
I mean, cool as a cucumber.
how do you know? How do you know if you haven't tried it before? Now
Well,
is the time of your fucking life. This is sage wisdom that me granddad gave to me.
Okay.
And that is that now is the time in your fucking life when you fuck up, you make mistakes, you do things you shouldn't maybe ought to do, and you learn from them.
Don't think about it, drink about it, right?
Don't think about it, drink about it. You gotta fucking risk it to get the goddamn biscuit, mate.
That's what I've heard, yes.
I'll just make the biscuits. I don't have to risk anything.
Yeah.
And there you see the source of the biscuits.
Can I have a biscuit then?
She will actually give him one, but this is one of the normal ones, so it will not literally be like an animal, like a elephant tranquilizer. Rory got those.
Yeah, he did.
Now take your time. Just have a little bit of it.
Sure. I put the whole thing in my mouth.
I said a little bit, darling. Do you not understand the difference between measuring?
No, love, it's great. It's great. He's going to be fucking flying in the goddamn stratosphere.
No, he's dead. He's gonna be completely out of his face.
Well, then he needs a fucking stimulant to counteract it, then, doesn't he?
Oh, God damn it, Rory! Not everyone knows what I can do. You know this.
I was not good at chemistry. I don't know what's happening.
I was exceptional at chemistry. It's
Well,
why
no, oi, Coyle, go get some fucking Red Bull, mate. He's gonna need some fucking wings.
He's gonna need some wings. Get that sriracha, and I'm gonna need about 3 Red Bulls mixed in with I don't know, an espresso. Go to Starbucks. Don't get the cheap shit either.
Make it fast. Pop.
As I walk up with already half-drunk beer. Damn, we stopping someone's heart?
No. We're gonna be starting somebody, and she just points at Jerry, going, "Somebody decided to take a whole special brownie instead of just nibbling on it to see how it works."
Oh, I look at Jerry. You're gonna think you're dying. You're not.
You're
And
not.
then I go back to drinking my beer.
I mean, I played Romeo once, so I think I know what to
sweetheart.
expect.
No.
Well, you're about to go dancing with Queen Mab, mate.
Oh, that's a totally different play.
Did you do
Queen Mab is with you. Mercutio said it in his fucking initial monologue. Get it right.
Oh,
I think he did a pretty good job in his scenes.
He did. He was fucking delightful. He was.
Jerry, I don't think
Summer.
you're going to actually die from that.
No, she's not.
Where the fuck did you come from?
He does that.
He just pops up like a daisy.
I'm gonna put a fucking bell on you, mate.
Oh, well, actually, could we?
I think the bell would politely wait its turn to speak until he was done.
I mean, they ain't not wrong.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I just figured I'd come hang out with you guys.
What do you want to drink then? Yes, you do. Here you go.
And don't think about it. Drink about it.
Don't think about it. Drink about it. Jerry, you're catching
really
the fuck
like
on.
to drink. I'm
How
not
do you
really
know?
a drinker.
How do you know? How do you know? We're
It's
fucking
okay.
wee babs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay, Connor. Don't feel like you have to drink. It's okay.
I just don't. I don't like to. It doesn't make me feel good, and I don't
That's
want
fair.
to drink. I'm sorry.
Look, I
What
always
does make you feel good then, Connor? What
He's
does
hanging with you, Rory. Now take a step back, sit down, relax.
And I'll pull one of the fucking Scooby snacks out of my back pocket and start nibbling at it.
See, there
Good
you
boy.
go.
Good boy.
And Dia will actually pat Rory's hat when he does that.
I thought you would put the whole thing in your mouth, Rory. I completely misjudged the situation.
You did, mate, but it's all right. We're gonna get you sorted.
Don't
Connor's
worry.
just kind of staring at Jerry's alcohol in one hand, Scooby snacks in the other.
Don't worry, Connor. He'll be completely fine. He'll be right as rain tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Just be careful. Oh,
If
okay, Jerry.
If
Jesus
anything,
fuck.
I'll take him home, okay?
This morose motherfucker over here is fucking putting the kibosh on my joy.
Not morose. I just don't. I just want to make sure nobody gets hurt or nothing bad happens. I just want to make sure that people can have a good time, and you can drink and you can smoke or eat or whatever you want to do. I just want to make sure that people do it and that they're okay tomorrow, or that they don't make any
Everything
mistakes.
will be fine, Connor.
That's
Rory,
not always
have
true, Rory.
Rory, have another scuba snack, will you?
I'll
Here's
bite off a
some-
fucking more of that jerky and fucking wash it down with some fucking whiskey.
Here's something for you to keep in mind, Rory. I love when people come to parties who are straight edge because it means that we have someone who can pay attention to the party without actually taking any of our liquor.
Right. There's always somebody that needs to be on the fucking lookout for the fucking
Exactly.
the constable. What the fuck are they called? The police.
I
I don't
have
mind being on the lookout.
The fuzz.
The fuzz. Aye, the
here
5-0.
anyway.
I have
don't
some
really
water
have a
and
place. I mean, I'm
some.
here, but I'm not really here. I'm just kind of. He's just mumbling to himself. I'm sorry. Just.
Connor, oi,
Yeah. Yes. Hey.
hi,
Idea.
hello.
Hi.
I have water and I have pop in my car. If you want some,
No, I'm all right. I'm not really thirsty.
okay.
Thank you, though.
It's open. Let me know. No worries. Take
Yours
whatever
is
you
yours
want.
is the Taurus, or it's the.
It's a RAV4, dear.
That's right. You drive the RAV4. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making a big, huge road trip later.
Yeah, that should be fun, right?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. Well, and at this point, he looks over to Rory's football team, and he's trying to clock Lonnie.
Lonnie is currently making out with one of the football players.
Okay, that's fine.
Which football player?
If
Steve.
it's Brett Rogers, Rory will do something about that. But if it's
It is
not,
actually Brett.
I immediately start walking over there.
then, I'm
I have
like,
a feling Rory and Connor, without even looking at each other, both start advancing at the same time.
Oh,
and I'm gonna fucking be like, and I'm gonna fucking grab Lonnie's hand and twirl her around, and then dip her,
Man,
and then I'm gonna put her back up and say, "Darling, trust me, I'm doing you a favor."
you offer it?
And I walk over to him and I just stare at him. Please just pick someone else tonight and don't do anything that you'll regret later.
You are not
Okay.
my dad, Connor.
I just kind
Oh
of
no, I was
whisper.
talking to the guy
Oh.
that she was making out with. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of whisper in Lonnie's ear. You don't strike me as a bug chaser, darling. It's for your own good.
Yeah, I trust Rory with women. I know Rory with women. I don't like this guy.
God
so
damn
I
it.
give him the dead eye.
And she shrugs, and she literally, you're
Lonnie.
surprised at the strength that this little thing has. She
And I'll just-
shoves away from you, Rory, and just is
Mhm.
like, God damn it. And she goes back into the barn.
And I'll as she's going, I'll be like, but Kyle's good to go.
Fuck all y'all.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Lonnie.
We're gonna. Okay, new mission in life. Make sure Lonnie has a fucking time tonight.
I got you. Let me go after her and I'll see what's wrong.
Yeah,
She,
you're a fucking pip.
Yeah, she just gets like this sometimes. She'll be all right. She just gets angry.
That's fine. I'll direct it to somebody else. It's no big deal. And she just
I
gives
don't
it
know
back
if that's what
right to
she
the other
needs.
guy.
I don't know if she needs that right now.
Kinda.
So, yeah.
Let the lady decide what she wants.
No, I know. She should decide what she wants. I just sometimes she makes really bad decisions when she gets like this. And
By whose fucking metric? Yours?
Kind of. We're 18. Do you really think any of us are making any wise decisions at this moment?
you guys
All right, you
don't
know
have
what?
to see her after she gets home. I've
Do
seen
you?
her after she's my friend, and I've seen what she does to herself after this, and I don't like it.
What is
That's
she
why
doing?
Dia's gonna sort her out.
What?
All right.
Do I need to turn around and make sure that she's watched?
I'm pretty good at watching myself. I just
let's just say-
go. No, you're good. You're good with this. Go check on her. I'm sorry, Dia. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I'll hang out with the guys here.
She will not touch Connor. She'll just get she will respect the 3 feet personal space.
He noticed he
Yeah.
tenses up just a bit as and then when he immediately just relaxes. Okay.
She'll go, Connor,
Yeah.
there's certain things I can do to ensure that if anyone does anything to her, they will regret it for the rest of their days. So do
Yeah,
not
I know.
worry, okay?
Yeah, no, thanks, Dia. I trust you with that. Please, thank you. I'm sorry, guys, if I inadvertently caused drama. I didn't mean to. I just get worried about people.
Connor, we're 18 and we're just graduating high school. Do you think there's not going to be enough unresolved drama?
I know that
There's-
unresolved drama can cause people a lot of pain, so I don't like seeing people in pain.
It's okay when they're 20.
Unresolved drama is bad.
You know how you get rid of pain? You fucking drink, and I'm gonna try and roll my heart to get him to drink. I'm gonna try and turn him on.
All right.
Okay.
You turn him on.
All right.
When he
So-
does this, she's going to go
Let me
and
find my
go after
mouse
her.
again. Where is my mouse?
He's gonna look
There
at
it
Holly and
is.
Foster. Some party, huh?
Okay.
I have my arm linked with Foster.
Yep.
All right. So, Rory,
Holding
you're
on
going
to-
to roll your 2d6, and then you're going to add your hot.
Okay. That is a 11.
Okay.
What does that do?
So, that is a success. That is 10 or above. So,
Okay, what does
you
that
are
do?
going to basically be able to persuade because Connor is. You don't know this, however, but because we are abiding by the rules set aside for asexuality, and Connor falls under that spectrum.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get him to drink. I'm just trying to get
and
him
you're
to do what I
trying to
want
persuade him to drink. So you are
Yeah.
successfully able to persuade Connor to drink. So play that out. How do you convince him to, and it's going to work, Connor. So how do you convince him to drink?
You, my dear mate, have entirely too many synapses firing betwixt your fucking ears right now. We need to fix that. Here, have a fucking brain grenade and set your worries aside for one fucking night. You've got the rest of your work. You got the fucking rest of your life for your fucking hair to fall out and turn grey and fucking wrinkles
Suppose
and
I-
crow's feet and everything
Suppose
else.
I do.
Tonight,
You
you're a
only live
fucking-
once, right?
You only live fucking once, but tonight you are the fucking master of your own destiny. So let's fucking
Yeah.
get it.
All right. Well, we do a. Is it a toast or what do we do? Here. And he reaches over to because they're standing near the bar, I believe. He reaches over to the bar and grabs a bottle of rum and another bottle of rum and hands one to Rory.
Well, your whole fucking home ain't no fucking clink bottles. And
he just starts drinking it, and it just keeps going down. He doesn't sputter. He doesn't cough. The rum is just going straight down with no apparent physical effect on him at all. And when he doesn't realize what he's done till the bottle's empty. And then he just kind of looks at it and sets
literally
it aside.
The whole crowd that was around y'all are like, their jaws are on the floor.
And he just kind of stared like, that's what you do, right?
And everybody starts cheering.
Ray.
Now have some fucking fun, man.
You get the condition. Cool.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I figured drinking doesn't really affect a ghost all that much, so he's just gonna slam it down.
I mean, they are called spirits, so.
But because you've done this in front of other people now think you're cool. You just downed a bottle of rum and shrugged it off like it was nothing.
Yeah, we did it.
Bottle of 151 Bacardi, even.
Thanks. Thanks, Rory. It was really fun drinking. And
you hear some guy in the background say, "He took the whole captain in him."
It's our squeeze captain in you.
Yeah, I drank the alcohol. It was a lot of fun.
Now throw your arms up in the air.
I don't want to. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm going back to the fucking bonfire. There you okay, now wave them like you just don't care.
I don't. And the whole time he's doing this, he looks over at Jerry, like, almost like is this what you want to be part of look?
Just a thumbs up comes up.
Of course, now the fun part is psychologically, Jerry has just watched Connor become cool, which is all Jerry wants. All right.
Out of nowhere, as you are starting to work away from the bar, you hear a guy's voice shout out, "Hey, disco tits! Want to dance with me?"
Around. Rory's head whips around at the sound of that.
Hey, 1-inch packer! Can you get it up?
Why don't you come find out, baby?
Oh, I don't waste time on charity, darling.
Who the fuck is talking?
Jermaine.
Rory.
I don't do charity. This is fine.
So are you trying to shut him
that's
down?
Who they were talking about.
Oh, hell yes.
All right, you are going to roll 2d6.
I'm going to start scanning the...
And then add your cold.
I'm going to start scanning the crowd and trying to quick spot Rachel.
Oh, she is literally standing by Bianca over near the band, and she heard him shout, and her head whipped around, and she is giving him a motherfucking death glare.
That's a 14.
That's a 14. God, y'all are rolling too well.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah, it's
Here's the problem: is it's going to be high right now, and then later on.
And then later on, when you need it, it's going to suck.
I forgot Discordia has the same statistic mutant power that I do.
So I have two 6s are up. Plus, I have a cold of 2.
Yes, so you have 14. So that is a success. You successfully shut him down. So you are going to think of something that is super fucking embarrassing to say to him, okay? And basically what also is going to happen is he will either lose a string he has on you, which I'm not certain he actually has one. He just has a serious crush on you. And then if they have no strings, you're going to gain that string that you now know he actually has a crush on you. That this teasing has been going on so long because he actually does like you.
Why? Okay.
Because you're fucking hot, that's why.
The funny thing is, Discordia does not think she's hot. Period.
He likes mean bitches.
He can't date a mean bitch.
It's
He only has
Chris
to get
being
the
this
sex.
attractive Discordia. Get used to it.
I know.
It's
All
a
I ever do in
curse.
college.
Yeah, so we're going to say for this one that you gain that string. Now, there are other options if you prefer that they gain it, that he gains a condition or you take one forward. But I think in this chance, you're going to gain a string on him that he legit has the hots for you. That you could always use that later. Because I think Discordia is the type that could use that to her advantage later.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
She doesn't trust many people farther than she can throw them. And since she can't throw far, she holds on to things.
Yeah. So, okay. So what are you going to say to him that will completely just shut his ass down?
Darling, I appreciate you wanting to dance with the finest belle here. However, as much as I love to actually dance with a true gentleman, if there was ever one, unfortunately, we all know you still suck your thumb when you sleep, and sometimes piddle at times in your bed. So maybe when you become a man, call me.
And literally his eyes get as big as saucers, and all his boys that were around him are literally pointing at him and laughing their asses off. You know what? This ain't worth it anyway. And he turns and walks off.
Rory just holds up his hand for a high five from Dia. We're fucking done, love.
Thank you. I'm sorry, but Charity, Colin, not this bitch. This is not Goodwill.
I think he just learned a valuable lesson about being mean to other people.
Oh, please.
Right.
If he wants to be mean, so he can try it. Now, which way did Lana go? I'll go talk to her.
Looking around the bar, as you're seeing, Lonnie is currently dancing in front of the band with a guy and a girl. And it's pretty hot and heavy.
I'll just hang off to the side and drink a little bit of whiskey and just kind of like vibe with actually being alone for a moment and just because it takes a lot to be like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Discordia is going to sit by herself for a little while. What is everyone else doing?
I will, while still arm in arm with her, lean into my sister a little bit. This might be walking into the lion's den, but I kind of want to go see how Rachel feels about all that. You want to?
Oh, let's.
And in twin like synchronization, just turn and start walking towards
That's not
Bianca
creepy or anything.
and her group.
That's really unsettling. Watching
The
them do
twins
that
stealing the
sometimes.
creepy card from Connor.
I think
I guess,
we'll all have our moments.
Okay, so Foster and Holly are heading towards Rachel. What are Rory, Jerry, and Connor doing?
I guess Connor is, now that he's been accepted as one of the coolest kids in school completely accidentally, he's gonna he's now drawn too much attention to himself.
Oh yeah, because people are like wanting to talk to you to see. They're trying to see when the effects are going to hit you because they know it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks when it does.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but he's really uncomfortable now. He doesn't like it. He hates it. He kind of excuses himself. Oh,
come on, man.
Mumbling about how he has to use the bathroom. And then the second he gets out, like just outside, he's gone. He's basically floats up back to his perch on the rafters where he can be alone and watch everything going on in the barn.
Okay.
Because he's now hit social overload and he can't deal with it.
Okay, so Connor is now in his perch, doing similar to what Discordia is doing, just sitting back by themselves, kind of observing, seeing what's happening, kind of recentering after all this drama.
And like Discordia, we both are keeping an eye on everybody independent of each other in different ways.
All right. And what is Jerry and Rory doing?
Rory is going to be in the fucking dance floor or whatever, you know.
Yeah, there's basically a space. It's a wood floor in the barn. The barn itself is in some state of disrepair, but it's not unsafe, and the floor has been reinforced for dancing and stuff.
And he's just going to be, you know, having himself a boot stomping good time.
Okay. And what is Jerry doing?
I'm gonna go and sidle up to Dia as inconspicuously as possible and just kind of like slide down next to her, still holding my book. He's a force of nature, huh?
Don't we all?
No, I don't think I am.
Why not?
Just, you know, a weirdo,
You know,
I guess.
we're all weirdos in our own regard. It's just if you own it or not.
Guess I rent it then.
You rent it. Why?
Yes, I only actually feel it when I'm on stage. You know, it's
I mean, good actor. You have a good time in it, right?
yeah.
Then-
like,
How about this? Maybe play yourself for once.
what that's like.
What, being yourself or trying to become yourself?
Both.
Have you not do you not write a diary or something like that?
Oh, yeah. I have a bunch of them.
Yes, but I'm looking. I see you making all these notes. Why don't you just become you?
You know, I think
Look,
I'm doing too much thinking. I need to do more drinking, and I immediately get
No.
up.
she'll
And-
stop. You know what you need to do? You need to sit back and remember who you are and what you need to do. Because I'll tell you what, coming from a long line of belladonnas and being forced to be doing something you don't wanna, sometimes you act out and do things that you may or may not regret later. But at the same time, when you look back on all this, you gotta own it anyhow. So be yourself.
We gotta risk
Because-
it for the biscuit.
But risk it for your biscuit, not anyone else's.
Hmm.
Because if you don't risk it for yourself, then what's the point?
And with that, we are going to go to break. And we are back. So, where we left off, Discordia was sitting by her lonesome, kind of observing people at the party. She had just had a bit of a conversation with Jerry, and that was quite touching. Quite touching. She got really real with him for a minute there. I'm sure that'll work out great. And Connor, now with all this attention from chugging an entire bottle of Bacardi 151, has been basically a little bit socially overwhelmed and is now up in the rafters of the Love Shack, the rundown barn, getting some isolation, some decompression time from all that attention. Rory and his crew have started going out to the bonfire because, you know, he is the supreme party animal and he has his flock of followers following him, because they know that if they follow him, they will find where the excitement is. And then we have Holly and Foster making their way to Rachel, a beautiful African-American young woman who was in the cheer squad, one of Bianca's crew, as it were, that is dating Jermaine, who seems to legitimately have a crush on Discordia. And she is very upset with how her boyfriend is behaving. So this is where we pick up. We are going to first pick up with Holly and Foster.
Is it sane to say that I would have grabbed a bottle of water on the way over?
Absolutely. There are
right.
bottles of water at the bar and stuff like that, so you can, yeah.
As we approach, still arm in arm, I would like to hold the bottle of water out to Rachel. If she doesn't take it, that's fine, but I'm offering.
She's got a look that literally, if looks could kill, you'd be dead right where you stand.
I will pull it back, undo it, and start drinking.
I slip my arm from Foster and I slip my arm around hers. Are you okay?
Fuck no, I'm not okay. Jermaine will not leave that bitch alone.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna dump his ass is what I'm gonna do.
Good, kick that bitch to the curb.
You're way better than he deserves anyways.
Thank you, baby. You always say the nicest things to me.
I got you. It's okay. And I mean, come on. Sucking his thumb?
You know, the funny thing is, I don't think she knew that, but that's fucking true.
No way!
He does when he sleeps. Because I'm going to tell you, after we do things, he falls right the fuck to sleep because he's boring as fucking bed. And yeah, I'm not kidding. In his sleep.
You are way too hot to be with that. Just saying.
I almost feel like I should sleep with you just so that, he can have some proper understanding of how a man is supposed to treat a woman in bed.
She raises an eyebrow and looks you up and down.
What would be a better way to
Are you
show him?
To?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Dead.
What's a better way to
finally have
piss
an
Jermaine
in
off?
for someone?
All right, so you are going to roll 2d10 and then add your hot.
That's a lovely +1.
And she is looking you up and down as you've said this.
Ooh. With the +1, that's a 9.
A 9. Okay. Unfortunately, that is not a success, but it is not a complete failure. On a 7 to 9, she can either give you a string or you can offer yourself to her, promise something you think she wants, or get embarrassed and act awkward. Because she hasn't said a word. She's just looking at you. Almost like you have the balls to do that to me.
You know? I think promise something she wants.
Okay, what do you think she wants?
I will look deep into her eyes and say, as an exchange, I could make Germain's night hell in various ways if you'd like me to. Promise.
She leans in. Make his night hell. And then we can talk.
And I'll hold out my hand.
And she will hold out hers.
And I'll make sure the contract is sealed. Actually, we probably both feel it. There would be like a
she
rush
feels
of
the weight of that. She feels like you will deliver. That's what she feels. She doesn't feel anything supernatural. You do. You know you have just sealed a contract with a mortal. But she feels the weight of it. She feels that you will deliver and that y'all will be talking later. And then she takes the bottle of water that you've been drinking on and chugs it.
All right.
I'm not the type.
Sis?
I'm not the type to run around.
No.
But if you make his night hell, and then I dump his ass, I'm a free fucking woman and can do what I please.
Respect.
That's my Rachel. I give her a little peck on the cheek.
You know I love you, baby.
I will send out a tweet and say #feminism with no context. My 15 followers are probably all very confused.
So, Holly. She basically duly dismisses you. She expects you to deliver on your promise. You're going to make his night hell. So, Holly. You been having fun tonight?
It's been good so far. I'm just watching, seeing where the fun's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting so far. And I mean,
Bianca's
wouldn't I
in
be
a
here?
fucking mood. What the hell happened?
oh man. Guess who fucking called her a cow?
Oh my god, who?
Fucking Rory.
Oh my god! She is so hung up on that guy.
I don't get it. It's just the weirdest thing. Like, clearly he has no interest, but man, she is at it like a dog with a bone.
That girl always wants what she thinks she deserves, but often can never have.
She really does. I mean, applaud her for trying so hard.
Gotta give her props for that. Her ambition knows no bounds.
I mean, she's been flitting around here like crazy playing hostess, so I'm surprised she even gave him the time of night.
You know, I heard her mention at some point that she needed to tell him something, but I don't know.
What do you think we needed to tell him?
I don't know. I didn't hear what it was.
I might have to go find her and see if she knows, if she'll tell me.
She might. She seems to really like you.
I'll butter her up a little bit. And I mean, you know how much trouble I'll get in with my mom if she knows how much liquor we took tonight?
Sis, I don't know what you're talking about. No. And you can't prove it.
No, I mean, there's money in the till. It's fine.
If you need,
we just may have liberated it a little.
If you need some to add to the till to cover, let me know.
Oh,
I'll pull up a collection.
Yeah, and I mean, Bianca owes us for it too.
Then let her foot the bill.
Exactly.
All right, girl, well, you go find her. I'm going to go find somebody else to chat
Save me
with.
a dance for later.
I would love to.
Yeah.
As she's walking away, I'll turn to Holly and say, it's the accent. That's
really?
why no one can leave him alone. The Irish accent has been apparently voted sexiest accent, so...
I guess I can see that, but I mean, I already saw the full package anyway, so...
You did? When?
You know.
Actually, can we please cut it there for us? Because that's a
We
great
will
cut.
cut it there. We will cut it there. Rory, what are you doing? Besides breaking character.
Laughing my ass off. That's what I'm doing.
That was amazing.
Oh, that was fucking, so much tea. I love it.
Okay, so Rory's gathering himself. Jerry, what are you doing? You and Discordia just had this conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what is expected of me and just kind of like gently pat her knee a couple times, just be like, yeah, thanks. I think I've taken enough of your time. I'm gonna go find Rory.
She will stop the patting, first pat. Be like, let's just leave it as good friends, okay? And she'll pat his hand holding his like this. Like, that's the touching of the knee, dear, means a little bit more than what one would expect of people that don't talk or associate very often.
Oh,
But I'm just letting you know because I ain't slapping you in the face. I'm being respectful.
I blame the brownie then. I'm sorry.
No, Jerry, what'd I tell you? Own it and become the real you.
All right.
And she'll let go of his hand.
I immediately go find Rory so I can not be myself.
Rory is out by a fire and he shotguns a beer and throws it into the fire and just he's practically vibrating at this point and he just fucking throws his head back and just and then he looks around at everyone around him. Grabs another beer, takes a long swig of it, and then shoves like 4 of those Scooby snacks in his mouth.
As soon as you do that, Brett walks up to you. What the fuck, man?
And what is it you're wanting now?
Why'd you pull that cock block on me?
Oh, mate. You must understand. Tonight's for living life, not spreading germs.
What the fuck? I'm clean.
It's well known you've got the mange, mate.
No, I don't.
You can practically fucking smell it in the locker room.
Oh my fucking God.
What, are you going to do something about it? Are you finally going to step up and fucking say something with your chest?
You know what? With that, he hauls off and punches you.
Okay.
Yeah, he hauls off and punches you. Man, fuck you.
Can I, at this point, jump off of Rory's back and sucker punch Brett?
Okay, you are going to roll your lash out physically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to roll 2.
That's my friend! He called me a mate! This is volatile?
Yep, volatile.
Oh, this is terrible.
Yes.
This is gonna be... No, it's not. Never mind. No, it is terrible. 10 minus 1 is 9.
9, okay. You do connect. You connect with Brett.
Oh, this is gonna be bad for me.
But what happens is you get to choose. Brett's going to learn something about your true nature and gang a string on you. I get to decide how bad the harm turns out. Or you become your darkest self in this moment. That was some rage you felt.
Yeah. Yeah. The darkest self doesn't make sense. I'm gonna let you decide how volatile I got.
Legit, Rory, what you see when all of a sudden from like behind your back, Jerry is like leaping over your shoulder to deck Brett. You have never seen someone move that fucking fast and land a hit square to his jaw so fucking solid that teeth fly out of his mouth. Brett whips around and his mouth is bleeding. What the fuck?
At this point, Rory is gonna grab Brett by his fucking shirt and just say, "Listen here, you fucking bitch. You can either go pick up your chiclets and see to a dentist, or I can fucking pick you up and see how long it takes to fucking lambaste you. And if you think for 1 second, 1 fucking second that I'm fucking playing with you, you're a daisy if you fucking do. Make your fucking choice, bitch."
Fucking let me go. That guy's a fucking freak.
Pick up your fucking teeth.
He kicks him towards the fire and walks off.
Jerry, what the fuck, man?
And now, Jerry, you do have a condition.
Yeah, I'm just standing there looking at my fist.
Mm-hmm. You do have a condition now.
Hit me.
Freak.
What the fuck, mate? That was fucking brilliant.
Because legit, that was public.
Yeah.
And now people are looking at you like, what the fuck? Yeah.
That was fucking brilliant, mate. Where the fuck did you come from?
I saw him get in your face, and this isn't how it's supposed to be. This isn't how.
Oi. What the fuck is everyone fucking looking at? We're at the fucking
literally
party.
everybody's gawking.
We're
Like,
at
what
the
the
fucking
fuck?
party, aren't we? Let's put some fucking bottles in the air and turn them the fuck upside down and start imbibing. Ah!
I guess all of those karate classes that Jerry's been taking have finally paid off. MMA is really potent.
And I'll fucking put my arm around Jerry and be like, "Don't worry about it, mate. We've all got a wee bit of the fucking killer inside us, don't we?" And I was fucking hand him a bottle and fucking like try and fucking get him out of the fucking center of attention.
Because everybody is staring.
Well, I'm trying to get everybody partying again, too.
Yeah, no, that didn't work this time because everybody was fucking floored because this fucking theater kid just knocked the teeth out of a goddamn backup quarterback.
So with that, the new coolest kid in school kind of saunters up and kind of looks first at Jerry with a look of just not kind of disappointment, and then kind of looks around at the people that are gawking. Well, that's what happens when you've been taking 12 years of martial arts and MMA training and someone finally tries you, right?
And you start hearing Mars like, God damn, I guess I need to sign up for fucking taekwondo and shit.
Basically, I'm trying to counteract his condition with my condition.
You're trying to counteract the condition, And I will
Ghost
say,
ability?
it is a ghost ability. So is it something you have to roll for?
No. Whenever I help someone resolve a condition, I gain a string on them.
Okay, so you get a string on Jerry.
And that string is represented by, after like people start kind of leaving him alone a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
Connor just walks over and kind of absently reaches down and picks up a tooth.
Okay. That when he loses control, he can become violent.
So, your soul is behind your eyes, huh, Jerry? I've been reading your Cyrano book. That seems kind of apropos, huh?
What the fuck are you talking about, Cyrano? What the fuck is that? Is that some sort of STI?
No, it's a book. Cyrano de Bergerac. It's a classic.
Oh, is that movie with Steve Martin? He's a fucking cop, isn't he? With the fucking banjo.
So the whole time Rory is making jokes, Connor's eyes just haven't left Jerry.
I cannot look at him. I will take the ball out of Rory's hand and just take a big swig, douse my book, and then throw it into the fire.
Connor attempts to catch it before it goes in. He doesn't even know he's in motion, and he's reaching for it.
Okay, so we're going to have you roll as if you are lashing out physically for this one.
Okay.
Because that is a physical action you are doing, even though it's not actually causing harm. So we're going to kind of tweak it a little bit. Yeah. So you're going to roll 2 and then add your volatile.
Means subtract my volatile.
Or subtract if it's negative, yes. We will see if you are successful.
So that would be a modified 8.
An 8. You are able to get a hold of the book. The problem is, it did reach the fire first.
May I add a possible idea for that?
Certainly.
Is that the book didn't make it into the fire, but Connor did. He was so desperate to try to catch the book.
You know what? I like that. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So basically, as you ran to catch the book, you actually stepped into the edge of the bonfire.
No! And he realizes fire is something that he doesn't like, because fire is still painful for him. And he immediately snatches his hand back, just clutching it. The book is, kind of, it's being held in like a rictus grip, because the pain is lancing through his arm. I'd say that's grounds for me to take a level of harm.
I would agree. You will take 1 level of harm for that.
All right.
And on your character sheet, you can track your harm.
Yep. So he's with the burnt hand and the book. His eyes go kind of empty for a second, and he's staring at it, and then he comes back to himself, takes it in his good hand, puts the bad one under his arm, and walks back over to Jerry.
Before you do that, someone stops you.
Who is it?
It's Celeste.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It didn't hurt.
That's a lie.
No, not really. I mean, it hurts, but it's not really in any pain or anything.
Speak up just a little bit. You're getting too soft.
It hurts, but not. I'm not really in pain or anything. I'll be okay. Thank you. I really appreciate your trying to help. I'm seriously, thank you. I just couldn't. I couldn't see. The book is really important to him, and I think if he weren't drunk or messed up, that he might not have done that. I know he'd regret it later.
It doesn't matter how much we love them, they don't see us. And with that, she turns and walks away.
I'd ask if I felt a cold spot when she's around, but I can't feel things like that.
You cannot feel things like that.
I make a note of it in Connor's mind palace and walk back over to Jerry.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of this because I think the second I throw the book, I kind of grab Rory like he grabbed me before, like just put my arm around him and just like, all right, so let's go find some fucking bitches then. Just try to imitate his accent as much as possible.
No, mate, no. We don't want to. What we want to find is some lovely ladies. You never, ever refer to them that way, ever, because they are never that. Now, Brett Rogers over there, aye, he's a fucking bitch. But these ladies, I wouldn't even call Bianca that. And you know how I feel about her, fucking cow.
She's a cunt.
Fucking slag is what she is. But I digress.
Slag.
So now that he's been burnt and the guy he saved the book for has once again walked off with the person that he wants to be more than anybody else in the world, he just kind of cradles the book in his hand and watches them leave. Notices Celeste is gone, who is the only other person that seems to have paid attention to him, and now everybody's forgotten he's there. And it makes him really sad. So I guess he walks back into the bar area looking fairly...
So, I'm sorry, I was muted. Before you walk into the bar area, there is actually some of the kids that saw you down the bottle of liquor. And they're like, hey, man, you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
God damn, he's a champ.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your esteem. You guys keep having fun, okay?
You too, man. You too.
Go Wildcats. And he walks back towards the barn. Still like completely emotionally shell-shocked.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a roller coaster there.
Yeah. And then dead person brain starts kicking in and he realizes that emotions are felt by the living. Mm-hmm. So he heads back into the barn, presumably seeing Dia at the bar still. Is that correct?
She's she's in one of the tables in the back, like literally completely almost goth, like just sitting back doing whatever.
Connor walks over to her with the book. Dia, I want you to have this. And he goes to hand her the book that he had.
Isn't in this Jerry's?
Yeah, it's the same one that was in his bag. It's important to him.
Why give it to me?
I don't know.
What a mess.
I don't know. You seem to like things that belong to other people that are important to them.
Who is this?
It's Jerry's book. It's very important to him.
Why is it important to him?
Up until tonight, he kind of patted himself after it and loved it. I don't think I should have it. And I know, there was that one time I saw you looking through his bag, and this was one of the books that was in it, so I figured I might as well give it to you.
I remember that because I saw the backpack and I didn't know who he was. I thought
that was the string he had on.
So are you going to use a string? What are you trying to get Discordia to do for you?
I'm not trying to get her to do anything so much as he's advertently/inadvertently making sure she knows that he knows.
Okay.
And basically sees if she'll take it. Because he's also been calling her Dia, and only Holly does that.
Yeah.
She's noticed.
Yeah. So basically, with this behavior that you've noticed, and him now calling you out on looking into Jerry's book bag, how's Dia
Not
going to
calling
respond to
out.
that?
Not calling out,
Oh, totally calling.
making reference to it. There is a difference.
She'll just say, well, I found it there, and I didn't know whose it was. I thought I'd just go and see if there was a wallet or something. But I do recall this book.
You don't have to explain it, Dia.
I'm not explaining
okay.
nothing.
It's okay. Just,
Oh.
it would mean a lot to me if you had it instead.
All right. I'll take it, but it just seems awkward. Are you sure you don't want to carry it? You seem to be such a good friend to Jerry. Far so more than me. I mean, who the hell wants to be my friend?
Well, I do. Everybody should to get to know you. You're really loyal, and you're nice when people are nice to you. You're a good person. Just you forget about it sometimes.
Don't tell anyone that. You know, they'll be thinking that I'm actually somebody that cares. Are you sure? You actually want people to know that?
Yeah. Who listens to me? No one ever listens to me.
Do you see those kids over there?
I drank and they thought I was fun. That's different.
No,
They don't
watch
care
it.
who I am.
Watch it. They're actually doing what you said.
But watching me after I drank a lot,
Okay. How do I break this down to you really easily? Stupid kids like big events and big shows of power. Therefore, you become cool, so then they listen to you.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. That's not what I'm doing. That's not. I don't want that. I don't.
Breathe. Swear to God, everyone here's got to breathe at some point.
Just
What you
for a
don't.
No, go ahead.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Apparently, you and Jerry are not wanting to be yourselves.
Well, I don't know how to be anybody else. I'm
Right.
always me.
That's good, but why are you hiding in the corner when you have so much to give to other people when you're caring and considerate?
It's easier, I think, for everybody.
Is it, or are you lying to yourself?
Yeah, I'm different. And I think everybody knows that.
We're all different, dear.
Not like me.
Well, there can only be one you.
Thank goodness.
Being like there's only one of me.
So as she's talking and hasn't taken the book the entire time,
She has.
She has taken the book.
All right.
Okay, so what has happened?
He was going to put it back in his pocket. He was going to put it
what
back
has
in his
happened?
pocket. So.
Okay,
Yep.
so Connor,
Yes,
you have used your string on Dia. Remove that string.
Okay.
Dia, you have now gained a token. It is a book of Cyrano de Bergerac that belongs to Jerry. It is a tragic romance tale.
I mean, trading a string of someone that was just very emotionally dismissive of me to someone that uses personal tokens for various reasons seems like a good trade to me.
That's a good damn trade.
I want all your tokens, give them.
This proves we're all a bunch of goddamn monsters.
Oh, of course you are.
Kinda, I'll take it and I'll hold on to it, but don't worry, okay? And look, if you need to talk to somebody about something, I'm here. I promise I will not say anything to anyone. Okay? You're muted, dear. I can't hear a word you're saying. You've literally become your ghost self. Well done.
I thank you. I appreciate that. And I promise that If you ever need someone to watch out for you, I will always do that.
Actually, you see all these people here that are just willy-nilly doing what they want to because they gotta risk it for a biscuit?
I don't like that saying. It's kind of silly, don't you think?
Well, I understand the metaphoric understanding of it, but let's just put it this way. Do me a favor, actually. Instead of watching me when I need it or watching somebody I want, watch for yourself. Find some true happiness in you. Because you are a good person, you are a good friend. But remember that even though some juckle up who lost himself along the way and is trying to imitate somebody else, you need to take care of yourself too.
I appreciate that sentiment.
Would you promise me you will? At some point in your life? Or crazy existence?
I think I've spent enough of my life taking care of myself. I think I've taken care of myself already.
Oh, please. We still have how much more years to go?
Probably a lot.
You're not wrong.
Well, thank you. And
Sure.
just keep an eye out for Lonnie. I know she's
Right
having
there.
fun with. Yeah, I know.
And
I
she's
can
still
see her.
dancing with the guy and the girl.
I like them. They're better than he was.
Oh, anyone's better than Brett. And let me tell you something. I just sit here and watch. It's all I ever do. It's all I'm good for. So, no worries.
And at that point, Bianca walks up and says, "Oh, honey, you're far better at more than that."
Oh, Lord, have mercy. How are you, Bianca? You know Connor, correct?
Hi, Connor.
Hi, Bianca.
Could you
So-
excuse us? I need to speak with Discordia.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
That's
catch you
fine.
on the way, Connor, okay?
Yeah, I'll see you around. Bye. Bye, Bianca.
And she just nods her head.
She'll get up and slowly saunter next to her, going, "Yes, Bianca, what can I do for you?
What you got tonight?
What don't I got tonight?"
Well, you know what I like.
Of course I do, especially the one that gives you that up and up.
Yeah.
I got that for you. Anything else that you're requiring?
No, I think that'll do it.
Okay. I made it a little bit more potent just so that you could kind of like relax with this whole hostess thing. 'Cause I know just how much you love doing it.
Oh, you are a doll.
I know, that's what everyone says.
Thank you, darling.
And she will give her not just the normal 2, she will give her 5.
Ooh.
And she'll go, it's just a little patent present because you know I'm leaving up for Yale.
Yes, I heard. I'm going to Stanford.
Yeah, I got a full ride at Yale. I'm
Good
not
for
gonna sneeze.
you.
I know, right?
Good for you.
Yeah, well, I'll do what I can.
Yeah. Well,
Anything you want me to watch while I'm here?
nah, I got it pretty well covered. My girl's got it.
Which one? Oh, and by the way, would you pass my regards on to that lovely Rachel? Because as much as I know that she is with Jermaine, I want no part of that, ever.
Oh, I'll make sure she knows.
Because I respect a lady and her decisions. He's not a decision I would ever make. However,
Between you and me,
Hmm.
I wouldn't have made that one either.
You know,
That
some
one's
girls
on
are
a fast
sucker.
train to nowhere.
Trust me, and you know how Grandma is. If he doesn't have some kind of bank account, title,
You
or
know
some
how
kind of
Daddy
way out of
is.
here- Oh God, yeah. And you know that they're sitting at they're probably at the euchre table right now.
I know.
At some church quick ass puck luck thing where everyone's having to eat her
I
food.
think the chief of police is with them too, so hopefully we don't get no cops out here tonight.
Darling, don't you think I can carry that and handle that?
Of course
No,
you can.
What's Bubba gonna do?
I know.
Trying to rest a belladonna.
I just bat my eyes at Bubba, and he lets me do whatever I please.
Oh, I just pull out the check and checking account and saying, who am I making this to and how much? It's Mama's money. It's not like it's not going nowhere.
Oh. Discordia, you are always such a pleasure. Always.
Oh, of course.
Well, you enjoy your night.
Thank you. You do too, dear.
And she goes off and probably to partake.
Oh, absolutely. And then she's going to actually go over to the bonfire where Rory is, and she'll give him a wink and a nod going, she just took care of Bianca for him.
So tell me, what does this drug do to Bianca? I can't wait.
Oh! This makes her as high as a kite, as loose and free as she can, but it will make her tell the absolute truth when she's ever asked a question. She cannot lie.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. We'll say she takes 2.
That way, she cannot lie, not just for the rest of the night now, to the next night. It'll be a full 24-hour cycle. Because she took 2.
Because she's under stress right now. She's dealing with, there was a freaking fist fight out at the bonfire. There was drama inside the barn. You know, somebody left some fucking Post-it note graffiti in the damn tents.
Discordia's, this is Discordia's parting gift, is that every time she takes any of those drugs, the 5 that she gave her, she has to tell the absolute truth for 12 hours. That way, if anyone asks her anything, she can't lie her way out of it like she has been for the past 4 years. And that is her little present to Rory. Because if anyone asks her about why her and Rory didn't make a couple or do anything,
she has to be truthful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
So when she looks and gives Rory a wink and a nod, that's the wink and the nod of, I just set you up for greatness. And if you ever need anyone to know the true truth about why she did not get with you, this is your moment.
Perfect. I love it. Okay. So moving on from that scene. Rory and Jerry, what are y'all doing? We'll come back to you, Holly and Foster, in just a minute.
Are you alright, mate? How's your hand?
No, it hurts. I've never done that before.
You could have fucking fooled me. That was pitch perfect.
Though I think my form was off.
You caught him right on the button, mate. Just
I mean, is this supposed to hurt still? Like so long after?
Yeah, you hit somebody with bare knuckles. It's gonna fucking hurt. Here, let's get some ice for you, mate. Come here. Let's go to the bar.
Sure.
Oh, give me some ice, and I'll have the fucking bartender put some ice in a towel and just put it on
there's
his
no
hand.
It's a self-serve.
Then I'll get some fucking ice from the fucking keg barrel and fucking put it in a towel and.
Okay.
The second he puts it on my hand, I'll put my hand on his, and I'm just like, how?
We're going to say, with that hit that you did we say that it gave you harm?
Sure.
It will give you 1 harm.
I'll take it.
And Rory is trying to help you heal.
Wow. What a jelly bean he is.
Mm-hmm. If someone else is there with you, tending to your wounds delicately and intimately, he is placing ice on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You can heal your harm. Now, right now, you only had 1 harm. If you had had 2, you could have cleared both.
As I watch him put the ice in the towel and kind of wrap it up and spin it or whatever, I'm just gonna watch him with my wide eyes, and I'm using my strange impressions. And the second he kind of puts it on my hand and I put my hand on his, I'm just like, how do you do it? Like, how are you so in control?
Man, nobody's in control.
Like, You got it all, though. You're the coolest kid in the school. You had the queen of the cheerleaders,
And at this point, fucking Rory will pour himself an actual fucking drink, in a rocks glass style, and just kind of sip at it. I mean, this is it for me.
what do you mean?
When this is the last hurrah. This is, from here on out, it's all downhill. My future is set, but tonight, I'm still free.
You mean your football scholarship?
What scholarship?
Oh. I don't know, I figured you get to go wherever you want.
No. The road has been laid out before me long before I ever came here. And these past 3 years, they were mine. From here on out, it's obscurity, it's mundanity, it's passionless. And so tonight, tonight we revel. Aye. That's what we do.
Yeah. We need to stop thinking about it and start drinking about it, right? That's what we do.
That's right. You gotta fucking stop. Drink the pain away. Aye.
Yeah. You gotta jump on that brain grenade to sort it out.
That's right. What about you, Jerry? Where are you off to after all this?
Nowhere. I'm not like anybody else. I'm just... You ever feel like you just don't belong? No matter how hard you try?
I am cousin to that feeling, aye.
It's like a monkey on my shoulder.
Well, I don't feed it, aye. Otherwise it'll grow too robust and break your back. But if you forge your own path, mate, you've got the chance to do something that I cannot do. And you should fucking snatch that and wring it for all it's worth.
I dive into him and I just give him a hug.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
And then I will pretend like I have some kind of allergy as I grab 2 beers and I hand him one. There's a lot of hay in here. I want to go outside where there's none of that.
Hey,
I'm
you
allergic.
do that. I'm gonna fucking walk about.
Yeah.
And I'll fucking take the side door and head out into the dark and start fucking drinking my beer slow.
All right, so you guys part ways. Foster, where did you go off to?
Well, I made a promise.
Yes,
I
you
have
did.
to follow through.
Okay.
Sis, come in if you want.
Well, I just got a text.
You go do your thing. I'll catch you around. Oh, if you
Okay.
see Celeste, just let her know where I am.
I can, yeah.
Cool.
I got it. If you need me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. It's all
Okay.
good. You haven't gotten a text from Mom, have you?
No?
Cool. Great.
Wait.
No, I'm just making sure that she hasn't noticed, and I just sort of like nudge towards the table of alcohol.
If she notices.
Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page, and I'll walk off to find that motherfucker. Brett, that was his name, right? No. Fuck, what am I saying?
Jermaine.
Jermaine, right.
Jermaine.
He has
You
one of the
can't
weirdest
miss
names.
him. He's about 6'4", and he is a tall African American guy, and he's boisterous and loud, and you can't miss him.
What's a more staining alcohol? As someone who doesn't drink a whole lot, I don't know what alcohols would stain versus which ones would be easy to clean out.
Wine?
Wine is the worst, but if there's no wine here, which there probably isn't, what other liquors would stain? I would imagine dark liquors might.
Jaeger.
Blue.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Yes.
Mhm. Jaeger
I'll
would
just-
stain.
Curacao. Yep.
I'll just snag a bottle of Jägermeister as I walk by the table and go over to him. Hey, Brett.
Not Brett, Jermaine.
Nope. Fuck.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
I keep doing that. Jermaine?
Oh, you're Holly's brother.
That's very true, yes.
What's up,
Don't-
man?
Wait, don't you go to youth group with my sister, or is that someone else?
That ain't me. I don't go to that church.
It's a fucking nightmare, let me tell you.
Don't let them hear you say that.
How about this, Jermaine? May God strike me down if it offends him.
Shh, now.
And I will open it up and take a sip of the Jaeger.
So what's up, man?
So, I'm just trying to get a sense of things. I saw something, apparently, with you and Discordia. What's going on there, man?
Nothing, man. Nothing. And he basically just closes off as soon as you mention her name.
How's are you going to school for basketball or?
Yeah, I'm going to the state college.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing
Just
there.
for basketball? Or are you doing a minor too, or?
No, basketball's how I'm getting the bill pay, of course. But I'm basically going to be going into business.
All right. Taking over for the family or something?
Nah, I got my own dreams.
Good for you. And throughout this conversation, I would like to slowly start swaying. I haven't drank that much yet, but I'd like to make it look like I'm more out of it than I am.
Okay.
I don't know if there'd be a role for that.
So he thinks you're just some weird drunk kid talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I would like to lean a little too far forward, like maybe he'll catch me if he's a decent person, and that's when the Jaeger spills all the way down his pants.
He grabs you to try to push you away as you're leaning towards him.
Ugh.
Dude, stand up. What the fuck, man?
Oh, jeez. Fuck. Something just fucking hit me, dude.
God damn, go get me some towels or something.
Yeah, sorry. Hang. And I'll walk to get towels.
And he looks over to his boys that are with him, the other basketball players, like, what the fuck was that? And everybody's looking like, God, you stink, man. Okay,
All
so
right,
Foster's
so-
going to get towels for Jermaine.
That's the start of his night.
Uh-huh. And Holly, you got some texts.
I pull out my phone and I see that it was from Dia, the first one. Did you want to say what they were, Dia? Okay.
Jock is in the water and eating the truth fish.
Get a big grin. You are the literal best.
Oh, you know it. It's just, just the saying, the truth shall set you free.
Good thing I'm already on the prowl.
Go get him, Taka. Rawr.
Pocket my phone and start just scanning for Bianca.
She is presently talking with her brother because they're in between songs at the moment, and it looks like she might be making a request.
I kind of start flitting through the crowd and come up behind her, put my hand like on her hip and kind of rest my head on her shoulder.
Holly!
Hey, darling.
Thanks, big brother. I appreciate you playing that song for me. And then she wanders off away from the stage with you, and she basically links arms with you as she does so. What's up, hon?
Oh, I just came to check on you. I know you're full hostess mode, so I wanted to make sure you're okay.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm great.
Feeling really good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell her eyes are a bit blown.
So how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling wonderful.
Real good?
Yes.
So what the fuck was that with Rory earlier?
Rory's an asshole.
I know. Such an ass. Calling you a cunt to your face.
At my fucking party, I should have had his ass kicked out. The problem is his ass is awful pretty and I enjoy looking at it.
I mean, not quite my type, but, he's not too bad, but...
What, you've seen him? You have? Oh my god!
Full show? Can't say I was terribly impressed.
Oh. Is it tiny?
It's not bad.
Damn it, I wish I had something. I mean, if he has, had a pencil dick or something, that'd be something I could really rib him with.
Well, I mean, you already know that he's kind of a cold fish anyways.
He really is. So what's up with you?
Oh, not much. I just wanted to make sure that, everyone's having a really good time.
Yeah. I actually went out there looking for Rory.
Yeah?
Because some fucking Irish bitch came up in here earlier today before you arrived, looking for him, thinking he'd be here early or something.
Man, I was here early.
I know.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Aisling, I think she said her name was.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, I know. It's like, Jesus Christ, I thought some of the names around here were a bit much, but god damn. But anyway, said she was looking for him, and I told her he won't hear yet, and knowing him, he'd show up later, and she said, all right, well, she's going to head out and look for him, probably head out to the park to see if he might be out there.
Guess she didn't find him.
I don't know. I ain't seen her since then. But I wanted to let him know, because, I mean, she had the same fucking accent as him. They must know each other.
Probably. I mean, how many Irish accents do you get around here?
Not that many.
Exactly.
Not in this damn shithole town. She's being blatantly, like, very fucking direct and honest with you. Like, more so than she's ever been.
And the whole time, my arm's just around her, just like guiding her, like walking with her.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to get out of here.
Oh, I know. I'm fucking Stanford, like, seriously. Way to fucking go.
Thank you. Thank you.
You'll have to just promise me that tonight you're going to have a really great time and nothing will go wrong.
I can hope.
You can hope.
But it will mean more if others have a good time. And you know she's being honest with you.
Well, I mean, your brother's band's really killing it tonight so far, and
They are pretty awesome.
No one's fallen into the fire yet. So that's a positive.
That is. That is. Although if I find the asshole that put the fucking condom graffiti in the damn tents, I'm going to wring their neck.
Someone put condom graffiti in the tents.
Yes, Post-it notes with pictures of condoms.
God.
And then another one at the last one that said, sex makes babies.
You know, that sounds like something that the basketball team would do.
You know, that's fucking true.
Like, Jermaine's crew would think that's fucking hilarious.
Fucking
Did you
hate-
see what he did to Rachel earlier?
What did he do?
He fucking hit on Dia or Discordia and
Oh my God.
like in front of Rachel.
Rachel's gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. You know, she deserves so much better.
She does. That's what I was telling her too. And she agreed. She was gonna see about fucking leaving his ass because, you know, what the fuck is he making of his life?
You know, he's going to fucking SC State.
Ugh.
Yeah. Not to
Fucking
say it's a bad school, but it's nothing special.
No. I mean, the only thing he's got going for him is that he's tall. You know what she said? Oh, you should go talk to her about the, what Discordia said about him too.
What'd she say?
Oh, Discordia said he sucks his thumb. And then
Oh my
Rachel
God.
actually said it confirmed too.
Oh my God!
And that he's a total lame-o in bed. So she's feeling good for the evening.
Oh shit! And you have never seen Bianca this animated or jovial ever. That is gold.
Right?
Oh my God. Holly, you are amazing.
I'm your humble servant, you know that.
Oh, please, we know better.
Damn,
With that,
those
she
drugs
blows you a
fucked
kiss
her
and
up.
walks away.
And it's like, if no one is in front of me, I just like totally drop the smile and I just like shake it out for a second. And then I go off to find Rory. Because something seems rather important about some Irish chick showing up.
Mm-hmm. And Connor, what are you doing?
Well, after just having witnessed that entire conversation, I'll follow. Because I've taken carte blanche to randomly be creepy.
Okay. So Connor is
and,
following Holly.
Yep.
And what is Discordia doing?
After she gave Roy the wink and a nod, and people had finally left the fire pit, and Roy and everyone else walked off, she just sits there and she just starts, trying to play and manipulate with the fire. Because why not? Nobody's around. It's not like they're going to find her doing anything.
I'll send Discordia a text. Girl, something might be going on. Some Irish chickie was here for Rory. Do you have eyes on Rory?
I don't have eyes on anyone. Just me and the fire right now. I guess I'm the hot one. Not really.
Bitch!
Don't even start with me. You know I'm colder than ice. If you want to talk about frigid, honey, I wake up frosty.
Well, It's fine.
No, I
I
know
still
it's
love
fine.
you.
Thank you. I mean, how else do I keep this hair perfect?
Grandma.
Let's not go into that because I really don't want to deal with her. I don't want to go back into any of her fucking lessons at this moment.
Don't worry.
I'll start go looking for Roy. Knowing him.
Now, I will say, Dia, if you were observing in the barn before you went out to the fire, you would have seen Jerry and Rory have a conversation by the bar where Rory was icing his hand.
I saw the moment.
Yep, you saw the moment, and you saw that Rory went out the side exit and Jerry went out the front.
You know, I think I might know where Rory is. I think I saw him like split a little bit ago. You know, I'll take a walk.
Okay. So
And she will get up and
Discordia is going to go look for Rory. Foster, what are you doing? You were going to go get towels.
No, the fuck I wasn't.
Okay,
I
so you said you were going to go get towels.
Yeah,
What are you actually doing?
I'll go get towels. I'm. You know, I did remember something. And I said to my sister, point Celeste in my direction if you see her. And I still haven't seen Celeste. So
No, you haven't.
I'm gonna try and search for her a little bit.
Okay, so you're going out to look for Celeste. Where do you look first? You know her better than anybody, and you know she doesn't really do crowds.
I did tell her that if she needed to, like, get a break away from people, she could sit in my car, so I think I'll actually check there first.
Okay, so
So
you're
I'll
going
walk
to
out
make
to
your
my
way out
car.
to your car. We will come back to you. Jerry, you split off from Rory. What did you do?
I've probably gone to where the cars are, and I'm just kind of gonna find the most comfortable one to kind of lay on top of, and I'm gonna quietly howl at the moon.
Okay. As you are making your way through the cars, you actually see Celeste. She's up a ways, closer to the road, making her way towards a car. She gets inside of it for a minute, and then she gets out. And she gets in her own car and leaves.
That's weird. I'm gonna go to the car that she went into. Kind of look inside.
Inside, you see, stuck on the steering wheel, a note with Foster's name on it.
Oh. Is the door still open?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
I will take a look at this note.
And just so I know, people will ask eventually, 2006 Toyota Corolla.
2006 Toyota Corolla. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yep.
What color is it?
You know that silver where it's sometimes gold, but most of the time it's just really dull looking?
So it's a metallic silver?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's a metallic silver Toyota Corolla. Inside the note, she basically tells Foster that it was good to see him. And maybe they can get together sometime next week. But you can tell that there are little drops where tears were on the letter.
I'm gonna put it back as nonchalantly as possible.
Okay.
And then get on top of this car.
Okay. You're going to get on top of his car.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So Holly, you got word from Dia that she had an idea where Rory might be.
So yeah, being kind of a shorter young woman, I'm kind of doing like every once in a while I jump Like if I'm in a crowd of people,
You're hopping.
I'm like looking around for Rory and Dia, like trying to find them, and I'm just like making my way to where I think Dia might be.
Okay, perfect. We will say that the two of you do conjoin, that you do find each other, and y'all are out looking for Rory. Rory, where have you gone?
I'm not terribly far away. I'm the rim of the light from the fire at its border in the wood line. Just
Okay.
kind of I've brought a bottle of whiskey with me and I'm just kind of pulling at it.
Okay. All right, so the ladies will eventually stumble upon you. Foster, you make it to your car and you see a Jerry on top of it.
You scratch the paint?
I don't know.
Okay. I will probably obviously notice that no one's in any seat in the car.
The car is empty, but you do see something on the driver's on the driving wheel. On the steering wheel.
You put that there?
No, some girl did.
I'll go and read it.
And it says, "It was good seeing you, Foster. Maybe we can get together next week." But you also see the tear stains as she signed her name, Celeste. Or she actually put CJ, because that's what you call her.
I'll fold it up and pocket it for now.
I'm gonna slowly turn towards him as he's reading the note. It's interesting to see the two sides of the coin.
What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, Sally Mae, and now Celeste. It's like,
Wait. What about Sally Mae?
I'm just saying, it's interesting to see the two sides of the coin. I thought that you were this unreachable kind of golden god, like Pan in Midsummer's. And here, you were just like the rest of us fucking schmoes.
What?
I'm saying, you have this air about you of being this cock of the walk, like nothing is out of your reach, and then Sally Mae shut you down, and now you've
Hey,
clearly
she
shut
didn't
down
shut
Celeste.
me down. I just need a
Okay.
different approach to that woman.
Sure.
Because clearly the cheesy pickup line strat doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, her name is Sally Mae Jepsen. How does she not get a Carly Rae Jepsen joke?
Yeah.
Wait.
Some people just aren't smart.
How did you see that? I
I've seen
thought her
things.
and I had like a private second, in the hallway. Were you just like out there or something? Did I totally like fly past you?
You know, the black box has a couple of exits. It doesn't just have the main door.
Oh, right, the fucking theater entrances. God damn it.
Yeah. Everybody forgets about the side hallways. People hear things.
Well, thanks for hanging. I'm gonna lock my car before I forget, because now I'm the only one that would need to go in there aside from my sister, and she can just get me if she needs something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Celeste left, by the way.
I gathered.
Saw her drive off. Nice car. And I'm gonna slide off as awkwardly as possible.
As you get off the car, I say, it's a shitter. I'll get something better when I go to San Francisco,
Oh, you're leaving?
Hell yeah, I'm leaving. Everyone in our class should get the fuck out of this town. You kidding me? We do not need this town, and it certainly wants us, so we should really get lost.
That's a nice point of view.
Yeah. Also, try not to take naps on my car anymore. That's a little weird.
I was hollering at them. But, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry about your car. I'm sorry about Celeste and Sally Mae, I guess.
No harm done. And why are you comparing my best friend to Sally Mae? I'm not following.
Did you not see the tear marks at the bottom?
Well, those are tears? What?
I mean, I didn't lick them to see how salty they were, but I can assume I've read enough plays.
How did you know there were tears on this paper?
I thought she stole something, so I looked at it.
I'll fold it up and walk away. Bye, Jerry.
Bye,
Head
Foster.
back towards the party.
Okay. Now, Jerry, what do you do once Foster walks back towards the party?
I'm gonna go looking for Rory.
Okay. All right. Connor, what are you doing?
He's been silently trailing after Holly, and kind of picking up things, primarily by her facial expression while she's reading texts, because I can see when she's happy and when she's got that kind of malevolent, we're gonna fuck someone's shit up smile. And she meets up with Dia, and he's still he's in stealth mode.
He's lurking.
He's very much lurking. Because he's had a very emotionally awkward night for him. Way up and down. He wants to focus on something that is simple for him, and that's just going back to people watching. And after the conversation with Dia, knowing she was going to meet up with Dia, he said he was going to keep an eye out on her. So he is, in his way.
Okay.
Being creepy-like.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it will mean he's around if things happen. So.
Yep. Okay. So we have Holly and Discordia, trailed unknowingly by Connor, trying to find Rory. As you cut through the area between the barn and the bonfire, you actually cross paths with Foster.
I just snag his arm. Hi, brother dear.
I
We're on a
turn
mission.
on my heel and go exactly the same direction she is.
We're
What's
on a
up?
mission. We're finding Rory. Come on.
All right.
Hey, Foster.
Hello.
Connor? Hi, Connor.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
He was like right behind you guys.
Yeah, I've been right. I was just walking this way.
Okay.
My eyes have been this way. I'm sorry. I have not gotten the ability to look behind me yet.
Oh, I told you I'd look out for you.
I think it's only moms that have that power.
Yeah, and I'm not
That's
a
true.
Oh,
mom.
Mom.
Well, thanks for watching out, Connor. We appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Are we all looking for the same pint of Guinness then?
Oh, if you're talking the tall, wispily Irish one that's liking to put a whole bunch of whiskey in him, and he's probably singing some kind of weird ass Irish tune because he's completely and utterly pissed now. Yes, in that case, we are all looking for the same pint of Guinness.
Yep.
I wanna
We're
arm
looking for
wrestle him.
Rory.
And
I don't
as
know
you
how well
and-
that'll go.
and as you make your way around the bonfire, you actually cross paths with Jerry as well.
I wonder if Rory likes blogging Molly.
It's Irish. He
Band he
probably
might
does.
like.
Oh,
Hi,
Probably
Jerry.
likes almost every Irish one, probably.
hi again.
Hi.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi.
Wait, what?
Have you seen Rory around? I need to
Well,
talk
we're
to
just
him.
gonna.
We're looking for Rory.
She will let out the loudest whistle she can and say, "Come here,
Surprised you don't know
Rory!"
where he is, Jerry.
And I do believe Rory has a certain skill called heightened senses. So he hears this whistle, and he knows it's Discordia. He knows.
Fucking saints preserve me. I'm over here.
And so
Hey,
you guys
don't-
hear him holler, and y'all head that way.
Don't you start swearing at any saints because you know what, they can't hear you, but I know you can hear me. You always do.
'Tis a curse. 'Tis a curse.
I think it's more of a blessing. It's easier to call you.
Mm-hmm.
Hope he's wearing
What?
pants.
Okay, so you
What?
guys are now all together.
Did I miss something? Did fucking Brett come back?
Holly, darling, why don't you tell him?
So I was talking to Bianca a little bit ago, and she said that some Irish chickie was here earlier before, like, even I got here. And her Lynn, Ashley,
Ashlyn.
maybe? You know that Bianca couldn't have said it correctly, so maybe that's it. But yeah, some Irish chickie was here looking for you earlier. Said she had something to talk to you
Shut
about.
the fuck up.
Excuse me?
Pardon?
Bianca said,
He means to repeat your words.
B-
Rory?
Bianca.
Breathe.
and when he looks back up, you see his eyes are fucking blazing yellow.
Rory?
You
Hi,
said,
bud.
You now
You
all
s-
have a string on him. You have seen that there is something supernatural about him.
you said Bianca said that Ashlyn was here.
Yeah, she evidently was here earlier, and then she went to the park to look for you. I don't know. Bianca said, though, so. And she was being particularly truthful about it, so
I mean, she can't lie at the moment.
it was fabulous.
I know, right? Okay, Rory. Hey! Oi!
Rory fucking sprints.
I follow.
Oh,
The fuck?
She
Same.
grabs Holly's hand and she just starts running.
Yep.
I wait until everybody gets a little bit ahead of me, and then I fly up and around so that I'm keeping pace with Rory. No one ever thinks to look up, though, because we're humans. So I'm
Also
basically
dark.
speed following, kind of see where he's running towards.
Rory, get the fuck back here!
Okay, so Rory has started taking off towards the state park, which is...
No, he's heading towards the end of the laneway, and then he's going to pick up a scent.
Okay, he's heading to the laneway. To pick up a scent... Let me take a look and see if that's something you must roll. Yes. So, you are going to roll and then add your dark. Or subtract it.
Ooh. Okay. -1 is 9.
9. Okay. You get 1 forward, so make it on your notes in your character sheet that you have 1 forward on your next roll. And on this roll, you get to ask me 1 question. So I will say that you are able to pick up a scent. If you would like to know direction or how long ago, you pick a question.
What it says? Where's my best escape route or way in? What
Right,
is the
those are
best?
specific ones, but I don't think they necessarily apply. So
Right,
we're
so
going
I'm
to
gonna-
do
I'm gonna caveat off that and say-
MC Fiat here and say something that's appropriate.
And say, you said I picked up the scent. Is it a strong scent, and can I follow it?
You can follow it.
I am fucking just as fast as my fucking 2 feet will carry me down the road. Just Tom Cruise. Just
Okay, so the rest
they've got a car they can follow.
yeah, the rest of the group have options here. You know, Holly, that Bianca told you that this chick was planning to go to the state park. You know, seeing the direction that Rory just took off towards, is towards the state park. The group can get in a car or multiple cars to head to the state park to meet up with Rory there, or try to keep up on foot.
Discordia, being the salty bitch she is, she's always parked in the back closest to the lane. She'll unlock her car and say anyone that wants to get in can get in, and she will be like right on Rory.
Jump into the passenger
Nice.
seat.
Yeah, Connor's already keeping pace with Rory, so.
Climbing
Seeing,
into my car.
well, I'll hop in with Foster in that case.
Okay, so we're taking 2 vehicles, and Connor is going to keep pace with Rory because Connor can. One of the few that can. Fucker
Yeah,
can fly.
Rory is running, faster than the average person.
Okay, so this is where we are going to conclude our session for the night. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for our premiere episode of Monsterhearts 2, Home I Love to Hate. This was episode 1, The Love Shack. We hope you enjoyed this game, and thank you to all my players who volunteered to get subjected to this melodrama and torture. I love you all. Thank you so, so much.
It is an honor and a pleasure.
And join us next week when we pick up where we've left off with Rory and Connor booking it by foot or air. Luckily, Rory ain't paying any attention. Otherwise, he'd see Connor just floating. And then the others in their vehicles making their way to the state park that is located in the county that they live in. So, we will be back on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern with episode 2. Upcoming over the week, we have on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have London Esoteric Society, our Call of Cthulhu 7E stream run by Tiss. It's an amazing Victorian London setting where they are literally doing occult investigations, and there's already been some mind loss going on. Some insanity's been delivered, and there's been bludgeoning with books that led to head wounds, and it's been absolutely craziness all over.
Being involved with cock is stressful,
and
guys.
cult stuff, literally cult stuff. So if you're into the cult stuff, join us Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern for the cult stuff, because the cult stuff is rich in that game. And then on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, join us for Windy City After Dark. That is actually going to be episode 2, because episode 1 premiered this prior Sunday. And you will get to see me in that as Jacqueline Durand of Clan Ventru, and Mickey Bear in that as Sam Grant of Clan Bruja. So that is at 5 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. And I will say, coming up later in the month, you will see Ravnos Archon down here running a Mage the Ascension 2nd Edition game on our channel. That's coming up towards the end of the month. It's going to be another mini series. So basically, as this one wraps, that one will begin, and you will have a few weeks of that game to watch as well. And that's going to be streaming on Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. at the end of the month. So thank you so much for joining us. If you like the content we are providing, go ahead and give us a follow here on Twitch. If you really like it, give us a subscribe to help support the channel. You can do so for free with Amazon Prime. You get 1 free subscription a month with Amazon Prime, and you might consider sharing that with us. If you enjoy the content that these players have provided in these roles, I mean, they made some good macaroni tonight. I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. I had no plans other than we were going to get to this end plot point. They built this story tonight. If you want to support them, give us a donation or bits. The bits do not go to me. They go to the players at my table. So if you want to support them, maybe buy them a coffee or a lunch, give them some bits, because we do distribute those amongst the players. We also have some amazing friends that stream TTRPG content, such as Miss Junie, right below me at the RPG table. She runs a vampire game that's amazing on Saturday afternoons. And then on Sundays, they do a post-game little table chat to help decompress a little with the game. Not to mention on her private channel, she does amazing fundraiser work for St. Jude. She actually does. She makes crafts and raises money for St. Jude and does cake smashes for reaching goals for those fundraisers. She's an amazing person. Coyote Lewis, also below me, also does some streaming on her channel. And also other friends that we have in our list, you'll want to check those out. Absolutely. Absolutely. And really, something that we often think about here at McStabber Studios, and we often promote at the end of our streams, is taking care of yourself. The games we run can sometimes touch on some tough topics. This game, Monsterhearts, is generally a little bit melodramatic and can lean a little campy at times. But even tonight, there were some heavy topics that were brought up through these players' role play. That they had, social issues and, difficulties fitting in, some depression, heartbreak, these kinds of things. That can be tough. And honestly, that's just life. Life has a lot of kinks and turns in it that can really affect people. So we want you to take care of yourself. We want you to reach out to your friends, loved ones, even those you don't know too well. Check in on them, make sure they're doing okay. If you're not doing okay, reach out and talk to people. And if you feel like you need to talk to a professional, talk to a professional. Over in chat, we will have a list of crisis numbers where if you feel like you are in crisis and need specific support, we have those numbers that you can call and text. Also, I'm a registered nurse, and I'm going to tell you, if you haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? Go get vaccinated. Protect yourself and others. Okay? And then last but not least, we do have merch available in our McStabber Studios merch store. I have been very busy over the past week churning out awesome new merch. Legit. I have so much in my own cart that I want to buy. I'm like, okay, I'm currently unemployed. I need a job because I have like almost $200 worth of stuff in my cart that I really want.
Merch in the store.
So go check out the link to the merch store. And last but not least, if you want to chat with us after game, join us in Discord. We do cast our games. These folks here. There was an open casting call posted in our Casting Couch channel on our Discord server, and they all applied and got seats at my table. If you would like to play with us or just chat about stuff with us, join us on Discord. We'd love to see you. And with that, thank you all and have a wonderful night.